is more news about Kyoto. We'll be supporting the Kyoto Marathon, which will take place next February. Since its inception in 1985, the Super Mario series has been running for 40 years, thanks to everyone's support. But this time, Mario himself will be cheering on the runners. This is the race bib that the runners will wear, which has the Nintendo logo on it. We'll be supporting in other ways as well.
You have a Nintendo race?
If you're interested in marathons, why not take the opportunity to run through Kyoto? Also, coming next spring, please take a look at this.
Oh, is this a new Mario? That actually looks really pretty. Control? Yo, that looks really pretty. Oh, wait a second. This has to be a new Mario. Super Mario Galaxy movie. Really? Damn, that first one did well enough, I guess.
The name of the new movie that Nintendo and Illumination are producing together is the Super Mario Galaxy movie. What kinds of adventures do you think Mario and his friends will have in space? This movie will be the main event of the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. Let's also hear some remarks from the movie's co-producer, Chris-san, from Illumination. Chris-san.
Thank you, Miyamoto-san. As we celebrate Mario's 40th anniversary, it's an opportunity to reflect on the 4 decades of creativity, imagination, and adventure that Mario has brought to life for fans across generations and around the world. From its groundbreaking world building to its iconic characters and unforgettable music, the Super Mario Brothers have left a lasting impact on the very fabric of our culture.
This little mushroom
All of us
pin
at
that he has.
Illumination feel so fortunate to continue our collaboration with Nintendo as we expand the life of Mario in movies. And while the Super Mario Galaxy games are the core inspiration,
Well, I mean,
for
I
our
guess
story,
so. I mean, once you're done
this
ripping
next
off all
film
the people
holds
that you're selling
surprises for
consoles
fans
and
of
games
every
to, I'm sure.
Mario era. Our directors,
What better place
Michael
to go than the
Jelinek
movie
and
industry,
Aaron
right?
Horvath, along with the extraordinary team of artists at our studio in Paris, are very busy working to deliver a film that aspires to earn its place in the history we're here to celebrate. Brian Tyler is also returning to compose a score that blends together musical themes from Mario's incredible game heritage. And we're also thrilled to welcome back Chris Pratt as Mario.
Oh, shot. Oh,
Anya
nice.
Taylor-Joy as Princess Peach. Charlie Day as Luigi. Jack Black as Bowser.
Jack Black
Keegan
is
Michael
Bowser,
Key
really?
as Toad. And Kevin Michael Richardson as Kamek.
That's cool.
And as we continue to make progress on the Super Mario Galaxy movie, we look forward to sharing more with you in the future. And until then, thank you, and back to you, Miyamoto-san.
Thank you, Chris-san. I'm also involved in the production every day, and I'm enjoying it. It's a movie worthy of the 40th anniversary. Please wait a little longer for its release. While you're waiting, I have something I'd like to show you. Please take a look at this.
What? No shot. I guess they remastered them. The big old kill in the sky. That's fun. This sounds like a copy and paste of a copy and paste, am I right? I've heard really good things about Super Mario Galaxy though, so I can't really hate on them. Those amiibos? They are. Oh, that's kind of crazy.
That's right. It's the games that share the movie's title. Super
Oh, how's
Mario
it going,
Galaxy,
Nigel?
Super Mario Galaxy
Oh yeah,
2.
we got the Nintendo Direct this
I'll
morning,
turn it
bro.
over to the original director for Super Mario Galaxy.
We get to watch a bunch of grown kids get ripped off.
Hello,
It's great.
everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi. From here, I'll introduce the games that will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. First, the two games you just saw were developed around the idea of what Mario's adventures would be like in space. The planets have gravity, and seeing Mario not fall off of them while upside down was very impressive, even as a developer. The second game also returns 15 years after its original release on Wii.
Which is crazy.
In Rosalina's library, you can read a storybook. It's now in both games, and we've also added new pages. We hope you're looking forward to that as well. In addition, the storybook will be available as a real-life product. The new pages I mentioned won't be included, but more details, including the release timing, will be available on the My Nintendo Store website later
Okay,
today.
that's kind of
So
cool.
please
I'll give
check
them
that
that. That's kind of cool.
Super Mario Galaxy plus Super Mario Galaxy 2 will launch on Nintendo Switch, but you can play these games on Nintendo Switch too. Many other Mario titles are also available on Nintendo Switch, so if there's one you haven't played yet, why not take the opportunity to try it? Okay, let's introduce some other Mario games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Here we go.
The latest entry
Oh,
in the
another Mario Tennis.
series is hitting the court on Nintendo Switch 2. Mario Tennis Fever. Use top spins, slices, lobs, and other familiar shots.
In this copy and paste adventure.
you can also
Hooray!
slide
And don't
use
worry,
other
guys,
fancy
it's only
footwork with new
$80.
defensive maneuvers. And swing into action with new equipment called Fever Rackets. Keep a rally going to
That's
build
the
up
pay
your
to win
fever
stuff.
gauge. Then unleash a fever shot. Freeze the court with the ice racket. Summon mushrooms that shrink your opponents using the mini mushroom racket.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Or duplicate yourself with the shadow racket. There are 30 fever rackets, each with their own abilities. Pair
Jesus.
them with 38 playable characters, the most in series history, to find your own strategy. Let's see the game modes being served up. A talking flower provides riveting commentary in tournament mode.
That's kind of
Aim
fun.
for the top by completing different objectives in the Trial Towers mode. Play matches with unexpected rules in Mix It Up mode. Even some where you'll experience wonder effects.
Oh, what the fuck
In the
is
online
that,
modes,
bruh?
choose between casual play with customizable rules in Online Room or go for glory in ranked matches. You can even gently swing your Joy-Con 2 controller like a racket for a more authentic experience in Swing mode. Plus, after encountering monsters on a remote island, Mario and friends are transformed into babies, kicking off a series of unexpected events in the game's Adventure mode. With their tennis skills gone, the babies will need to learn how to play and defeat the monsters to return to normal.
So it has a single-player campaign
Mario
now?
Tennis Fever launches
Wow,
on
I'm
Nintendo
actually
Switch
kind of
2
impressed.
February 12th.
Okay. Let me shut my fucking trap over here,
Mario
guys.
Tennis Fever.
マリオテニスフィーバーです。
It features familiar tennis gameplay, but unique to this latest entry are fever shots, which change depending on your racket. There are plenty of other modes as well, so please look forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
Ooh, how's it going, Chase?
Hi!
We got some more BMNG stuff. Nice.
What'll it be?
Wow! More multiplayer mayhem is coming to the Flower Kingdom in Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
I don't think I've ever
Switch
seen
2
Wonder.
edition. Plus meetup in Bella Bell Park. A large plaza has been discovered in the Flower Kingdom. Bella Bell Park. Here, you can enjoy a variety of attractions that let
Check
you
that
team up
out.
with
We'll check the
or
BMNG
work
stuff out
against
once.
friends and family.
Well, we got a couple things.
Let's go over some of the
We're
things
not going to be
you can do.
covering the Kirk stuff as heavily today. We got like maybe one or two videos,
Collect
but
the
after
most
that, that's
coins
it.
to win.
Collect coins as you make your way through the course. And don't miss your chance to get rich.
Whoever has the most lives at the end wins.
We
Use
got a new
items to
Bigfoot
duke it
vlog
out.
stuff. We actually got some new goodies.
Dodge attacks and try
Today's
to
stream will
survive.
be kind of fun. It's Friday, boys. It's
Whoever's
a
it at the
chillaxing
end
day.
loses.
Run and hide and tag. If
There's
you're
tag
tagged,
now.
you're it. And the other players get to transform and hide.
That's really cool.
Work together to relay.
Pass the bomb to each other so it doesn't explode before you reach the goal.
That is
Work
insanity.
together to get to the goal.
Place donut blocks while your friends run across them.
Jump to the beat.
Jump in time and the lift will rise. Get in sync, then 1, 2, 3, jump! Plus, there are so many other attractions to enjoy. Grab your friends and family for multiplayer fun in Bella Bell Park.
That's kind of cool. So it's kind of like Mario
The
Party.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition adds other new content as well. Look forward to more on that in the future. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Nintendo Switch 2 edition, plus meetup in Bella Bell Park launches on Nintendo Switch 2 next spring.
God damn.
So long.
Oh, look at this new game that's not coming out until next year.
Super Mario Bros. Wonder is getting a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Jesus, man.
Meetup in Bella Bell Park adds more multiplayer options to enjoy. It also adds other new content, so stay tuned for more details in the future. About these chatty characters,
Was it something I said?
the talking flowers. We actually made them.
That's crazy.
alike, huh?
Oh, really? Sometimes they'll talk on their own, just like that. These talking flowers can make everyday life a little more fun.
Man, what is it with this next year
They're
stuff?
planned
Come
for
on.
release next spring.
I mean, I'm not getting any of it
Okay.
anyway, but like it
Next
seems like
is
a
the
lot of
last
developers
game
are
for
doing
the
that right
Super
now.
Mario Brothers 40th anniversary.
I do
part
not
of this
like the fact
presentation.
that Nintendo is charging $80 for their games. I just don't. Not to mention their console's almost the most expensive console on the market.
One day, on the island where Yoshi and his friends live, a talking book named Mr. E suddenly falls from the sky. It looks like the book has information within its pages about unusual creatures,
Is Yoshi getting his own game?
but it can't actually see what's written down. So Yoshi jumps in to help investigate. First, let's study this flower-like creature.
Oh! Oh!
We found
Oh, that animation is so cool.
it tastes kind of sweet. You can carry this creature on your back. Touch flower buds with it, and they'll bloom. As you wander through the book, you'll make all sorts of discoveries about the creatures you find. And those discoveries will be written down. Hey, we found some dandelions. Touch them and they'll scatter in the air. Oh no, that creature is stuck. It seems like the dandelions can absorb nutrients. Oh, they can even cause rocks to crack. Thanks to them, we were able to break the rock.
Yo, I gotta hand it
There
for
are still
Nintendo.
lots of
Hand it to
unusual
Nintendo. This
creatures
direct is
residing
pretty
within the
good.
book.
If I was a Nintendo fan, I'd be geeking the fuck out right now. This is really good.
Yoshi and the Mysterious Book launches on Nintendo Switch 2 next spring.
Bro, what is it with next spring?
A new game.
You guys like have a
starring
day
Yoshi
where
is
you're just
on
gonna
the way.
launch all these games?
The game takes place within a mysterious book. You'll make discoveries and encounter all sorts of things as you're exploring. Please stay tuned for future updates. That's all for the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. In addition to the games coming in the future, the new movie releases next spring. We hope you enjoy all sorts of adventures with Mario.
I'm gonna have to
Okay.
check that movie out with Chris
We'll now
Pratt.
begin our
Apparently,
usual Nintendo
Bowser is
First,
Jack
we'll
Black. I
introduce
didn't know
games
that.
launching on Nintendo Switch.
It's time to
Oh.
storm into Cryptica.
What's this?
The mesmerizing world of Cryptica awaits in this 2D side-scrolling roguelike adventure. Fight your way through this
Another
80s
roguelike.
anime-inspired realm solo or with a friend in couch co-op, where
Oh,
every battle
those
is
graphics
twice as
actually look really
chaotic
good.
and twice as thrilling. Hone your swift swordplay against a variety of foes, uncover a wide array of unique melee and ranged weapons, and glide through ever-shifting biomes with graceful acrobatic moves. With the help
Damn.
of magical creatures called Storm Hearts, you'll gain permanent upgrades to boost your abilities and help you on your next run. And in couch co-op mode, you can experiment with ability upgrades by combining and sharing power-ups for different playstyles. Stormlancers launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch system later
Oh yeah, that's
today.
great. I'll be sure to not get that. Thanks. Wouldn't get that even if it wasn't on Nintendo Switch.
Transform a wild island inspired by the Australian outback. In this charming survival life sim, there are plenty of ways to make this wilderness your home. Plant crops, catch fish, gather resources, and plenty more. But don't let your guard down while exploring. Wild creatures may attack, so use your tools, weapons, and wits.
Why does
to
this
make
game
it
look
out
so
in one
familiar?
piece. As you progress, you can turn this rugged island into a bustling town. Visit shops, enjoy festivals, and talk with visitors. Some of them might even decide to live here. Plus, up to 4 friends can build and explore together in local or online co-op.
That's
Dinkum
kinda
launches as a timed console exclusive on the Nintendo Switch system.
At least
November
Nintendo's
5th.
trying to keep local
Pre-orders
play.
and a demo
That's
will
really
be
cool.
available later today on Nintendo eShop. Embark on a colorful adventure.
Oh Lord, what is this?
Save
Oh,
a mysterious planet in the
Oh,
platform
God, the
adventure
colors.
Popucom.
Bro, what were...
Team up locally or online in this multiplayer-only game. On this
Only,
planet,
okay.
color is key. Attack enemies with the same color to defeat them. Each adventurer can only fire 2 colors, so you'll need to swap between them during battle. Timing is critical too. Work together to fire colors at the right time to overcome obstacles. You can also use items like shields to block lasers.
That's cool.
Or drones to create platforms.
Oh, that explains the cats.
Powerful bosses can be found at the end of stages.
Yo,
Team
why
up
is it
to
even
take
whenever
them
it's a
down.
cute game, Nintendo seems to nail the scary aspect of it?
Additionally, in party mode, up to 4 pals can take on a variety of challenges
That looks
together.
crazy.
A colorful co-op adventure awaits in Popucom, launching on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Huh. Oh, damn.
Here, on this small island floating in the sea, are Mii characters, each living their own carefree lives.
When is the game coming out?
Let's take a look at what's happening in the Tomodachi Life Living the Dream game.
Fuck, what is this? Tomodachi.
You're in charge of this island. You can create Mii characters of anyone you'd like living here. Base them on a friend, a family member.
Why do
or even
people
yourself.
play this crap?
Once
This
you've
is so
chosen their
weird.
personality and voice,
My name is Anne.
your Mii is good to go.
I can't wait to start living here.
The Mii characters you create will enjoy their island life however they see fit. Wonder what's up?
I'm so hungry.
Food for thought.
Yum.
Enjoy.
What are you gonna smell from lettuce? It's lettuce.
Looks like that hit the spot. This Mii looks bored all by their lonesome. Someone needs a pick-me-up.
Leave a charcoal with a Gramby. Oh, blap.
They really hit it off, all thanks to this meetup. This is just a small slice of the life here on the island. Stay tuned for more information in the future.
Fuck. Only
We interrupt to
Nintendo
bring you
players,
some
man.
breaking news.
Only Nintendo players.
This just in. Following previous reports
Oh.
of a 2026 release date, we can now confirm that Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, launches next spring. More on this story as it develops.
There was breaking news in that trailer. Tomodachi Life Living the Dream will launch next spring. Please wait a little longer for this new dream life. Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Dash, slash, and clash in these games.
How's it going,
Over
Chad?
here and choose your fighter in this totally
I don't know, dude. That was
collection
weird.
of
That was
Mortal
fucking
Kombat
weird, man.
classics. This compilation features multiple classic games from the 90s and early 2000s, including arcade, console, and handheld versions. Friendship matters, so fight your pals locally or take the in-game tournament global with added support for online play. Want a break from combat? Dive into an interactive documentary that includes concept art, archival footage, and exclusive interviews with the original creators. Prepare to test your might when Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection launches digitally on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 30th and physically December 12th.
Let's finish this.
Experience the first
No,
game
they
in the
didn't.
Final Fantasy VII Remake Trilogy.
That's gonna run like ass.
Step into the role of Cloud Strife, a former member of Shinra's elite soldier unit. While he's working as a mercenary, the legendary hero Sephiroth, who supposedly died on a past mission, suddenly appears. The fate of the planet is now in your hands. Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system January 22nd. Save the world from malicious machines in this action roguelite adventure. Battle foes to rescue robot allies. Collect resources and create a place for others to call home. Then, customize your weapon classes
looks like
and
Slime
unlock
Rancher.
powerful abilities. You can also catch fish, harvest crops, and craft items between missions. Online, you can team up with friends in co-op or via game share. Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2. Linked, Banner of the Spark, launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch later today.
Is this Hades? Oh, it is. Oh, are they porting it over to the Switch?
Daughter of Hades,
It is. Okay. Yeah, no one played this because it was woke.
princess of the underworld. It would seem that you are finally prepared. But time itself is against us. And war has come to Mount Olympus. Shall you rush now to your family's defense? Or shall you strike our enemy in the heart of the underworld?
I heard that the sales on this game were freaking terrible compared to the original Hades.
You know me, Headmistress. I'll do both.
Jad's gone! He exploded! He's gone!
Prepare to battle beyond the underworld of Greek myth in Hades 2. Play as the princess of the underworld.
You'll be
to
missed,
take
Chad.
on the sinister titan of time. Wield powerful weapons of night.
I love the
sister
art of
blades,
Hades, but the
Moonstone
gameplay, I
Axe,
don't.
the witch's staff, and more. Cast a binding circle to ensnare your enemies and gain the upper hand. Along the way, the gods of Olympus will grant you new skills and abilities. Mix and match
Look at all the
find
women.
most powerful combinations. Each time you set out, you'll be faced with different choices. And you'll keep growing stronger and unlocking new upgrades. Discover new secrets and unravel the story. On Nintendo Switch 2, experience the action in up to 120 frames per second in TV mode. Hades 2 launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch September 25th. New amiibo figures ride in.
Great. More ways for Nintendo to rake in
The
a bunch of
Kirby
money.
Air Riders game is coming soon, and 2 new amiibo are also on the way.
Okay, those kind of look cool.
Tap them to summon figure players that you can train. Your figure players will level up as they compete, and their machine's proficiency level will also increase. Plus, with the amiibo, you can swap riders.
That's
Just like
kinda
in the
cool.
game, you can choose your rider and machine. Levels are also transferred over. These 2 new amiibo will be available November 20th, the same day as the game's launch. Be on the lookout for even more Kirby Air Riders amiibo updates in the future. And a second Kirby Air Riders Direct, hosted by the game's director, Mr. Sakurai, is also on the way.
Oh, we won't be watching that, so. Not unless it's another Nintendo Direct. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's Zelda.
After traveling back in time, Princess Zelda meets the first king of Hyrule, Rauru, and the queen, Sonia. She joins them to take on Demon King Ganondorf in a conflict that will come to be known as the Imprisoning War.
I kind of feel like
Take on
Ganondorf
hordes of
is their
enemies
go-to
as you
for all
fight
these games, isn't
alongside
it?
your allies. Like this brave Korok. Get familiar with your allies' abilities so you know which character to swap to in any situation.
This looks like
Zonai devices can bring water, wind, and other effects to combat. Make strategic use of them to counter your enemies and alter the flow of battle. Pair up with nearby allies to unleash mighty sync strikes. Depending on the pair,
that combat
sync
looks a
strikes
lot
can
like
deal high
Dynasty
damage
Warriors.
or have a variety of other effects. Invite a friend to fight alongside you in split-screen co-op.
This is
And with
totally
Game Share,
like Dynasty
you
Warriors.
can play together on 2
Oh,
separate
of
systems,
course,
even if
Hyrule
only
Warriors.
one player has the game. Uncover ancient
I can already
truths
see
that were
IGN
only
saying
glimpsed
that,
in
you know,
The
this is
Legend
an
of
original
Zelda:
idea.
Tears of the
I can
Kingdom.
see it in the future. Well, this original idea that Nintendo came up with, even though Dynasty Warriors has been around since like the PlayStation
Hyrule
1 era.
Warriors: Age of Imprisonment launches on Nintendo Switch 2,
Fucker.
November 6th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo
What is
eShop.
going on here? It's just one hair that's like gravitating towards the sun, I guess. It's trying to get oxygen. We gotta kill that shit. No life for you.
Right, that's enough for one day. Time for me to head back to the castle. And remember, not a word about this place to anyone. There's more to the world than this island, and we're going to prove it. Okay, 1, 2, 3!
Got the Donald cut. He wishes he had luscious locks like mine.
Dragon Quest VII Reimagined.
You know, there's a reason why
Spirit, look out, world.
Power World did
Here
so
we
well,
come.
boys. It's because Nintendo doesn't know how to get away from these children graphics. We know what's crazy? I can't even call it kid graphics because as a child, I never would have gotten a game like this.
Now,
Ever.
I'd like to announce 2 things. First,
I was playing
here's some
stuff
news
like
about
Onimusha
Nintendo
and
Today's smart
Bioshock
device app.
as a child.
The app continues to deliver all sorts
Like,
of
what is this
information about
Garbo?
Nintendo games
Who
and
buys
characters on a
this? I'm
daily
so
basis.
confused. What
And
audience
we're adding
caters
new
to
Kirby
this?
theme.
I'm so fucking confused.
We're also delivering information regularly about Kirby Air Riders leading up to the game's release. So please,
Actually
check
gonna
that
have a fucking stroke.
out. Secondly, we have news about Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack.
You guys gonna add more
Please
money?
take a look
You
at
want
this.
more money?
Coming to Nintendo Classics, Virtual Boy.
Fuck is that?
You'll be able to enjoy a collection of Virtual Boy games in stereoscopic 3D while playing on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch. In order to play, you'll need this dedicated accessory. This recreates the form of the original Virtual Boy hardware by inserting a console to play. Both Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch are supported. Play
Bro, that thing's gonna be like
Tennis,
$2,000. Ain't no way.
Galactic
Why would you play this? Who plays
Boxer,
this?
and more. The 14 classic games shown here are planned
What?
to be released over time.
Dude, these games are ancient!
Nintendo Classics is scheduled to launch February 17th. The dedicated accessory needed to play Virtual Boy, Nintendo Classics, will be available in the future. A cardboard model of the accessory will also be available.
Oh, that's for the cheap people.
We hope you're looking forward to Virtual Boy, Nintendo Classics. Okay, let's see some more
That
headlines.
stand looks so incredibly uncomfortable.
The Crimson Butterfly soars again.
Okay, hold on, wait a minute. Now we talking.
Minakami Village, a place said to have vanished from the map. But when twin sisters, Mio and Mayu, find themselves lost and wander
Whoa,
into the
here we go.
they encounter the unthinkable. The victims of a past tragedy. Now, Mio must use the camera obscura, a device that can pacify the unsettled ghosts and find a way home. But as she delves deeper into the mystery,
This looks like a PlayStation 2 game.
Let go of my hand.
Mayu's sanity slips away. Where will the Crimson Butterfly lead them? Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
That's the kind of
early
games that
next
I'd be
year.
playing as a kid. That looks pretty good.
Upgrade your play with the Nintendo Switch 2
No.
editions of these games.
No, I don't think I will. No, thank you.
In the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of One Piece Pirate Warriors 4, you'll face
Damn,
off
I'd be
against
playing
more
that.
on-screen enemies than ever before.
Okay, here we
as
go.
You aim to become king of the pirates. Enjoy camera
Oh,
play
Overcooked.
and more in Overcooked 2, Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Serve up dishes and reactions while you cook together. Mouse controls are cropping up in the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Stardew Valley.
Oh,
Plus,
God.
up to 4 friends locally can play in split-screen multiplayer.
Holy crap, that's
And
kind of
with Game
crazy.
Share, up to 4 players can play together if one person has the game.
Oh, that's cool.
5 new levels, including
sorry.
Candyland and Museum, are dropping in with Human Fall Flat Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
What? Okay. All right.
You can enjoy a new way to wobble with physics-based fun.
That's fun.
Craving
Power
more to
washer
clean?
simulator. Power washing simulator.
Makes its triumphant return with a shiny new entry in the relaxing Clean 'em Up series.
That actually looks really good on
And
Nintendo.
effortlessly blast the dirt away as you transform your sullied surroundings into squeaky clean scenes. Make use of new tools and supplies, including enhanced soap, a surface cleaner, additional power washers, and rigging equipment for those hard-to-reach places. Wash your way through a fresh campaign as you explore even more of Muckingham. Then venture into
Muckingham.
new grimy locations, including Detergent Toe and Lubricant.
That actually doesn't look bad on the
After a
Nintendo
hard
Switch
day's
2.
work, take some time to unwind in your home base and spruce up the place with furniture and accessories you've collected. And for the first time, up to 4 players can make progress in the campaign together in online co-op. Or split the work between 2 players with local split screen. Very satisfying indeed. Sit back, relax, and clean to your heart's content when PowerWash Simulator 2 launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this fall. The fruit matching phenomenon returns.
What the heck is this?
Suika game is back and rounder than ever. This time, the fruit falls toward the center of a circle, and you can drop it from any angle. It's 360 degrees of fruit dropping fun.
Oh, Nintendo's not worth it
If you
because their
combine
stuff's
fruits a
overpriced.
certain number of times, it's super evolution time. When this is active, you can earn bonus points based on the number
Nintendo
of
is
fruits
never
you
worth the
merge.
price. None of these games are worth the price. I think the Nintendo
Plus,
Switch
with the
console's like
Nintendo Switch 2
$800 after
version,
tax.
You can play with others locally
And like
via
each game
share.
is $80
This
a
allows
pop.
you
Fuck
and
that.
up to 3 players to drop and merge fruit
You
together
can't buy that
in
on
co-op.
principle. Especially not when they got a bunch of
Rotate,
crap games
aim,
like
and
this.
Go for the watermelon.
Nobody
blend.
playing this.
Suika Game Planet launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch this winter.
The hell is this? What is this, the Matrix? This kind of looks like Doom, but it's definitely not. What is this? Oh, it's Metroid. Right, that's Metroid? Is it another racing game? Oh! I was not expecting that. Okay. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I'll give it to him. Nah. Metroid Doom before. Hey man, the world's gonna end before Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out. We're about to be in World War III, brother. Charlie Kirk's dead, and Grand Theft Auto still hasn't come out.
This is where you're from, DK?
Oh God,
This island is beautiful.
bro, the amount of
DLC
pussies
is
I had
smashing
down in
its
my
way
chat.
into Donkey Kong Bonanza. This new edition lets you barrel around DK Island. The
Oh,
home
but maybe
of
it's just
some
because he likes the
favorite
game,
faces.
bro. The game is $80 and it's another platformer. Come on.
And if you finish the main game story, Voidcom will offer you a position in the ranks of the Void Company.
What do you think? Ready!
Your mission? Collect as much shiny green ore as you can in Emerald Rush. Meet your emerald quota within the time limit to clear each round. The key to amassing emeralds is collecting fossils to gain perks.
Oh. It's a roguelike.
Collect a fossil and you'll get to pick from 3 random ones. Perks have different effects, like getting more emeralds from defeated enemies or more jam-packed treasure chests. There are all sorts to choose from. Gain and stack perks, then collect oodles of emeralds. You can also smash Bonandium gems to gain random skills that power up
Bonandium
Donkey
gems?
Kong during your run.
What the fuck is a Bonandian gem? Look, come up with these names. Oh.
Your perks and skills reset after each run,
It's a roguelike, of course.
but fossil and Bonandium gem locations stay the same.
That's
Find your winning strategy with each go.
But it's the same island that you're just grinding out.
When a run ends, you'll earn in-game rewards based on how well you did. Playing can net you new fashions and statues to display on DK Island. Plus, you'll get to play Emerald Rush on more layers.
Whoa.
Take on the challenge to earn that promotion. The Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island, and Emerald Rush paid DLC launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
I love how they add that paid DLC. You gotta pay for that. You want this DLC, bitch? Give us money. We like money. Money, 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 money.
Donkey Kong Bonanza is getting paid DLC called DK Island and Emerald Rush.
Secretly, this is their way of finding kid prodigies that could get them a lot of money. See, what they do is they make this DLC, and then they give it to the child, and then, you know, that's the whole reason why you gotta be a part of that guy's company, because they want to make sure that you're complicit. You know, they don't want a fucking original thinker. They want somebody that's gonna be complicit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look, another fucking Pokemon game. Power World is better! Sorry. I'm actually going insane right now. What are we doing here, guys? What the fuck is that? Wait, what?
This land is just waiting to be shaped.
Why do those trees look like Mario?
Ditto. That looks like a human? And what's that in the grass? Oh, that's Bulbasaur, a grass-type Pokemon. What's this? Looks like Ditto's got an idea.
That Bulbasaur's trauma fucking
By learning
nice, dude.
this move, you can make grass grow. Squirtle's water gun will keep it all healthy. As nature flourishes, so do the Pokemon. Collect rocks and wood to build with.
Minecraft would like to see you in court
and grow delicious crops. Build homes for the Pokemon you meet. There's so much to do here. No need to rush, though. Go at your own pace, and you'll have a wonderful space before you know it. Pokemon Pootopia.
I'm not gonna lie, if I was like 6,
A brand
that'd
new
be kind of
Pokemon
cool.
game is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you're
There's
looking forward
way
to
better
Pokemon
games you could play.
Pootopia, where a Ditto with a human appearance builds a new life with other Pokemon. Next, we have information about another Pokemon game, which launches very soon.
I mean, I'm still disappointed. That hasn't changed. Oh god, another one. Stop making these, they're so bad! Have you learned nothing from Power World? They should make that the new theme. With our patented Pokemon catching technology, you can go and thrive in today's Pokemon world. Don't steal it or we'll sue you! Would they combine to make an Ultra Pokemon or something? Oh, it's the Mega Evolution, whatever that shit is now. This looks like shit. This looks terrible.
It appears that new Mega Evolved Pokemon have been discovered in Lumio City.
No, they
where
weren't.
people and Pokemon live.
They were discovered
Pokemon
everywhere.
Legends ZA launches October 16th. We have one more Pokemon trailer. Please take a look.
What the heck is this? Is it another movie? This looks like another movie. Mega Dimension? What is that? Oh, it's a paid DLC. Of course it fucking is, because why wouldn't it be?
Is getting
Jesus.
a DLC called Mega
Fucking shameless you are with your money grubbing.
Raichu has 2 different Mega Evolutions. How do you think they'll perform? More
Like shit.
details will be shared in the future.
It won't matter.
Let's move on to some more headlines.
Ready for some killer fun in the sun?
Oh lord, what's this? This kind of looks like Final Fantasy X. Oh, what? Ew. Why is there a Medusa here? What is this?
You seem pretty out of it.
Originally
wish I was.
released over 10 years ago, Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair is making the ultimate
2?
comeback. While on a school trip to Jabberwock Island,
Jabberwock Island?
trapped in a
Oh,
murderous
wait.
game. After each deadly incident, a heated class trial will begin.
I know that pair.
In high-speed detective action, you'll shoot down contradictions and counter opponents to reveal the truth. And along with the main game, an additional story is included. One incident will trigger an entirely new scenario with different victims and culprits.
The wait is over! The next class trial is about to begin!
Danganronpa 2x2 launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems next year.
Next.
Make history in the 3 kingdoms.
Ooh, okay.
Dynasty Warriors Origins is marching on to Nintendo Switch 2.
See, tell me that doesn't look like... Tell me that game doesn't look like this.
Kingdoms, an era of warring factions.
You can't tell me that other game doesn't look like this. That, like, that Zelda game, that whatever the fuck Warriors.
Or Liu Bei on your journey to become...
What about Lubu? Lubu?
Your choices will influence your story.
Lubu.
May even alter historical events.
But what about Lubu?
Kingdoms.
I don't care about the rest of it. What about Lubu?
Plus, Hey DLC is on the way.
Big fucking surprise.
Choose a different path and experience new developments that weren't in the main story. Walk your own path and become a one-man army. When Dynasty Warriors Origins and the DLC launch on Nintendo Switch 2.
Yo, right, that other one sounds like Labubu.
2 fates are now intertwined.
Oh, this is Monster Hunter. A Rathalos? No!
Welcome to the sprawling world of Monster Hunter, where all sorts of monsters live. By bonding with certain creatures called monsties, you can traverse the land.
Oh, fuck right off with this!
Cross water.
Heresy!
And fly through the air as you freely explore the map. However, a strange phenomenon that causes
ain't no way.
now threatens the world. It's up to you to venture forth and find the source of the danger.
If you don't fight monsters in this,
calamity.
I call bullshit.
Raise your monsties, bond with them, and work together to face whatever
Oh
stands.
god, it's turn-based. Oh god. What fresh hell did this crawl its fires out of?
Source on Nintendo Switch 2, March 13th.
Ew. What the? Is that? Why? Yo, that looks so bad. That looks cool. That one kind of looks cool. Street Fighter. Or nobody go. That looks feel like it's gonna be a good game, but I wouldn't get it for Nintendo. I'd get it for PlayStation. Same thing with that game. I wouldn't get it for Nintendo to get it for PlayStation. It's just stupid to get it for Nintendo. It would just look and play so much better on PlayStation. Is that it? Is this Resident Evil, that new one, that Requiem one? There's no way they're gonna put this on Switch, man. It's gonna run like ass.
Hello?
What is this?
Yes.
It totally is. It's gonna run like shit. Bro, this is gonna run terribly on the Switch. Are you kidding me?
They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me.
Bro, you put this kind of game on a Switch if you want a campfire.
Oh, you're FBI?
There's no way this is gonna run
strange
well.
deaths, huh?
Like, I love their ambition, but come on, guys. Looks so bad. Even the cutscenes for it look terrible. They're like blotchy.
I'm coming. Keep moving. What's wrong? I'll explain later.
I've been watching you. You're not like other people, you know. You're quite unique.
Is that like a joke?
Tell me what's going on. Something important. I'm scared. Grace.
It's gonna be a good game. Whenever you play this on, it's still gonna be a good game. Oh, spooky.
A brand new entry in the Resident Evil series is launching on Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you're looking forward to Resident Evil Requiem, where you'll face unknown nightmares. Plus, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, the first in the series with a first-person perspective. And Resident Evil Village, which broke new ground for the series, also launch the same day.
Let's calm down, guy. Let's calm down a bit, okay? Let's calm down.
Thank you for watching so far. Next will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
This also looks like Final Fantasy. What is this? That looks like
Bold
Zelda.
warriors, draw now upon your strength.
They're gonna end with this?
Hold
What is
fast
this?
to the devotion in your beating hearts. Hear me now as I declare that the heroic games have begun.
The fighter game?
I only want to fight so I can save my father's life.
Oh god, this looks terrible. What in the fuck?
What I seek is a great strength. An unyielding strength for any foe. Sheer strength to uphold the faith I hold dear. Above all.
Don't that look like old girl from Vanguard or Belguard or whatever? That's Sephiroth, man. I don't care what you got.
That I face it again.
Yeah, that's Sephiroth. I don't care.
I must
That's
cover
Sephiroth
it
right there.
with this blade.
I strike.
There's a man I hate so much that simply killing him will not satisfy me.
Maybe you should go take your
I
meds.
refuse to die.
I won't let you hurt her!
And now warm blood is served in a crude cup.
You think I'd let you deny me my feelings?
I refuse to accept defeat. Not now!
For those
I'd imagine
who
your
stand
feelings
upon
won't
the
matter
final
once you're dead.
stage, I shall grant whatever wish you may desire. So say I, the divine sovereign, that I vow to you.
Fire Emblem. Okay, interesting. It's a new Fire Emblem game.
The years were long, weren't they? Have you forgotten me so soon?
Another game for 2026. Woot woot.
That was the trailer for Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, the latest in the series. This intertwining story happens alongside the thrilling, heroic games. What kinds of stories await? Please stay tuned for future updates. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Well, that was, for the most part, a Snooze Fest. Oof, that was rough, boys. 6 and 10 Direct! Trash! Oh my god, these comments are fucking brutal! Yo! I'm not the only one! Oh my god! Yo! Get 1 of 10! I'm not fucking crazy, boys! Yo, these comments are brutal! Oh my god, I love it! L Direct! Oh, 2 of 10? Yawn. Yeah, that was pretty bad, bro. Meh of 10? Yo! Damn, I thought I was mean, dude. Jesus.
I wouldn't push me if I were you.
I know, right? Yo, I'm not gonna lie, this game looks like it's gonna be really good. This is that new Dying Light, the Beast. This looks really good. The fact that you pretty much turn into a zombie and like rage out is such an awesome idea, especially for a Dying Light game. I haven't played any of the Dying Lights, but I've heard nothing but good things. Ooh! That's kind of cool. That's a cool mechanic. I bet it's an annoying mechanic, but it's cool. What? There's no way. I thought there was more gaming stuff. Hold on. Give me a second. Wait, what did that say?
Casing read, notices bulges, capital OWO, what's this question mark. Inscriptions on the 3 unfired casings read, hey fascist, exclamation point, catch, exclamation point. Up arrow symbol, right arrow and symbol, and 3 down arrow symbols. A second unfired casing read, oh Bella Chow, Bella Chow, Bella Chow, Chow Chow. And a third unfired casing read, if you read this, you are gay, LMAO. We are indebted to...
I love how these sick freaks, they can just... That's kind of crazy, dude. That's crazy to me, dude. Yeah, but you wouldn't go out and kill nobody, man. Let me find out you go out and kill somebody, bro. This channel sucks. You know what I love about this? Watch this. It's so fun. Boop! Look at that, you're gone. It's like it never happened. I wanted to see the gaming stuff. Hold on. Oh man, you know IGN's about to be flooded with junk. Hold on. Why is this not going to IGN? Go to IGN. Go to IGN. This is not rocket science. Bro, this game looks like Dynasty Warriors. There's no way that you're going to convince me otherwise.
Hey everyone, it's Eric from ABI Development Team.
Not a trailer. Not a trailer. What the fuck is this? Ooh, that music is nice. Bohemia Interactive. Like Rhapsody? Okay, we got swords. Oh, what? Again. Oh, this looks like shit. What the fuck? Ew. That kind of looks pleasant. Yo, this has Nigel written all over it. That's pretty. Called Cast and Chill. He's even got a doggy. Look at that. He's got a dog. Oh, this looks so relaxing. Holy shit. Cast and Chill Autumnwood Lake. Oh, the otters. That's nice. Suspect, they got the fucker.
Just a little bit there. It is a large crime scene. State and local authorities, along with federal authorities, processed that crime scene quickly. And I even had the ability to walk through.
That's good. They got the son of a bitch. Hopefully we can see this unfold really quickly. That's not a trailer. Ew, what is that? Garfield Kart 2? All you can drift the first 11 minutes of gameplay. Ooh, this looks good. What's this? This looks kind of cool.
It's only my third day here, and once again, my equipment's been dampened by the thick, unshakable fog. The locals told me this used to be a thriving mountain city.
You know, for a soldier, you do bitch a lot.
Until their exiled prince led the wolves in. Havoc built 2 Skynet server bases right here at the heart of the city. Everyone says they want to save Asara, but the land beneath their feet has been bled dry under their endless salvation.
Oh, is this like a fighter jet game? Oh, that's clean. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Damn. I remember Tom Clancy made one of these games for PlayStation 3. I was okay at it, but I didn't play it long enough to get good at it, but it was fun. Oh, that's cool.
But in doing so, forced a number of locals out. Today, this uplift has deepened into a rift, one that seems impossible to bridge. Large-scale climate control technology, once envisioned as a tool to end droughts and wildfires across the globe, has now been weaponized into an instrument of destruction. It's as if, in our pursuit of energy from the atom, we have forged a Damascus blade.
Not gonna lie, when he was blowing that boat up, that kind of looked like crap. Oh, that gameplay looks clean, though. Look at that. I think we might actually see this game take off past Call of Duty. This looks good. Like, holy God, this looks amazing. Other people trying to cash in on that Battlefield success, boys. Oh! Yo, that looks cool. That's all multiplayer, too. That's crazy. I would rather play this than a fucking round of COD. Straight up. This looks amazing. That's what's up, man. Call of Duty's got some heavy competition, boys. I think they might be donezo. Like, big time donezo. Think that might be it. Okay. Is there one more? Nope, it doesn't look like it. That's that breakout trailer or not. Don't want to see that. This one? This was the other one.
Moments ago, GTI called us shameless thugs.
You did, man. You missed a whole bunch of stuff.
Of using violence to infringe upon the rights of the Asaran people. Even calling for the closure of Tide Prison. Well then, GTI, let me ask you this. When Havoc was healing the sick with Relink, who bombed the new Tower of Babel? When Havoc built Zero Dam to end drought in Asara, who broke the dam? When Havoc revived Asara's economy by building a space program, who brought down the Spire, shattered Skynet, and unleashed wildfires upon this land? Tell me,
that looks legit.
GTI, do these actions not constitute violence? Are these not the actions?
That's the same game with the gameplay we just saw.
Should the people of Asara not be outraged? Asara cannot lose Tide Prison. The world cannot survive without unyielding order. The guilty must stand trial.
Cross is rallying his prison guards for a full purge of the Raven's faction. Infiltrate their ranks and eliminate the Raven. Stay sharp. Don't compromise yourselves.
Awaiting orders, sir.
Oh, it has a single player. That's cool. Is that co-op? It probably has co-op and multiplayer, doesn't it? Yo, those graphics look awesome.
Let the fun begin.
Those graphics actually kind of remind me of Mind's Eye.
The Raven's down. Good job, team. The Warden's weakened. Move in and take him out.
There is salvation in death.
That's fun. That's really cool. Okay. Let's get it.
Either my hut's got Wi-Fi lag, or the ground's doing the Harlem Shake.
Check out Bigfoot. Check out Bigfoot vlog time. Oh, wait. What the hell? Why does that look different?
Hi there. May I help you with anything?
I didn't mean to do that. Did they change up the HUD thing, huh? Why does it look like that? Huh. That's weird.
Bruh, either my hut's got Wi-Fi lag, or the ground's doing the Harlem Shake.
Sid Bigfoot vlog some love. Normal. He deserves it.
Earth don't just do push-ups at 7 a.m.
No, it don't.
Bam! I swear, if that's T-Rex again, I'm uninstalling this jungle.
Tell me that was a cow. A really big cow.
Fam, either King Kong's practicing Zumba, or something huge is stomping my forest. Looks like I gotta go to the top of the mountain to see where this noise is coming from. Cardio ain't free, people.
It never is, brother.
Bury me with tacos.
Yo! Right? Oh, damn, it's
Godzilla.
It's Godzilla, bro.
They're about to get stomped. Brew, cardio speedrun unlocked. Somebody call Guinness Records.
He's got a DLC, boys. He's got that heart attack coming.
Before I collapse.
Oh, great. CNN's got me trending again. I ain't even brushed my fur today.
Breaking news. A village is under attack by the monster Godzilla. Bigfoot is running towards a village to save people.
Damn.
Are y'all serious? Those are toothpicks to him.
Right?
He's a walking atomic bomb, not a pincushion. This dude just ate a torch like it's nachos. We're cooked, fam.
He is the torch, man.
Run! Go! Let me handle Lizardzilla.
Bro, his face, he's like, dude, I was trying to run. Why'd you grab me? I was running right now.
We can build an electromagnetic gun, but it's not tested.
Nah, bro, I don't need your jungle Nerf gun. I got my OON arsenal stashed.
I can hear you watching and not subscribing. Hit subscribe, or I'll come and smash that button myself.
That's right.
This ain't no movie, fam. This is my jungle.
Life.
I'm about to cook some lizard steak.
Damn!
They got Godzilla, I got gardening skills, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Unboxing Jungle Edition.
Let's go! We get Bigfoot unboxing today. Let's go!
Forget Nerf guns. DIS is prime delivery.
We'll drop a nuke on that oversized Deathclaw.
Harry Rambo.
Harry Rambo.
No refunds, no returns.
Yeah, I've never seen Bigfoot this locked in, boys. I've never seen him this locked in.
Jurassic Sushi.
Jurassic Sushi. Damn, bro is ruthless today. Bro, W video. Let's go. Get him, Bigfoot.
Bruh, that thing's eating tanks like Doritos.
He's fisting them, bruh. Oh. You're missing. That ain't doing shit.
Yo, did he just shoot Wi-Fi at him?
Yeah, I think so. Gotta get those 5G signals, man.
Hell no! Now he's in Ultra Instack mode!
Ultra Instack mode?
Get this shot, or I'm tomorrow's barbecue.
Subscribe to Courage. Let's go!
Let's get him!
Aim assist. ON, baby.
Oh, that looked like it hurt him.
No way. No freaking way.
You might need more than one.
Y'all see that? CNN finna title this Bigfoot 1, kinda Godzilla 0.
You guys are coming with me.
Oh, that's a dang spaceship. That's a real, actual 100-person.
Oh, was it a mirage? It's these guys.
Where's the crew?
Yep. Ain't nothing human built this, that's for sure. And it smells like burnt batteries and fish sticks. A really weird, gross combo.
Burnt batteries and fish
That
sticks.
ship's empty. Completely empty. No signs of life inside at all, so... Whoa, hey, you're alive. Hey, buddy, can you hear me? Stay with me, I got you. Don't you worry, I got you. Little guy, wait, don't move.
Bro, it looks like a baby.
You're all busted up from the crash. Just stay still, let me help you, all right? If I leave him here, those Area 51 goons will find him. They'll lock him up, run tests, rip his
mean, they did cause a huge problem.
mind apart. Nope, not happening, no. Not again.
Bro, what a legendary Bigfoot.
I got you, little buddy. I'll protect you.
Got an arc
And I'll
reactor
help
in his
you get
throat.
back home, somehow. You're light, little buddy, but don't go dying on me, you hear? My hut's close by. We'll get you fixed up, and just hang tight. You'll be all right, little dude. Just breathe. Yeah, just like that. You're safe now. Bigfoot got you. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you. Shh, shh. That ain't thunder.
No, it
I
ain't.
know that sound anywhere. Choppers. I gotta stash you. Those ain't tourists. That's Area 51 flying in. No one's taking you. You hear me? I swear.
Stay down. Don't make a sound. They're right on top of us. Just be a pile of leaves. You are a pile of leaves. Got it? No civilians past this line. I want a full seal on the area. No leaks. Is that understood?
Sector secured.
Damn, Bigfoot running the show too down there too?
I want full heat stands inside the wreck. Assume we're not alone out here.
All right, little dude. I'm back.
Bro, Bigfoot getting his cardio in this one.
Here you go. Some jungle snacks and rainwater. I know it's not fancy, but it'll keep y'all breathing. Just a little bit.
What did you do? What was that light? What did you do to me? Are you trying to hurt me?
You hear that sound? Those are the bad guys. That's Area 51. They're here now, and they are looking for you and your ship.
Oh, dude, I wish I had
They
that.
would cage
That was
you,
his ability.
dissect you, run tests on you till you glow in the dark. That
It
is
keeps
not
getting
happening.
smaller.
Not while I'm breathing. Stay still. Breathe quiet.
Ooh, that version
They
looks
check
cool.
in here. We play dumb. Got it?
Report confirms there's no body at the crash site. No biological trails. It escaped.
Team 3 is pushing west. All teams, maintain formation. Repeat. Sweep grid by grid until we find a command. We're switching to double patrols on the perimeter. There's something out here. I can feel it. Advise all teams to
Bro
maintain
popped
high
into
alert.
existence.
They're here. They're straight up outside my door.
They are.
Sorry
They made
to
it.
bother you, sir. Just a routine sweep of the area. Tell me, have you seen anything unusual tonight? Nope, haven't seen anything. But hey, while you're looking, if you see a white squirrel with dots on its tail, he stole my berries. Just saying. Whew. That was way too close.
Hmm.
Clear. Move to next.
How many people are there?
All right. Looks like we're still ghosted. The coast is clear. We might be okay.
Here we go. Whoa. Whoa, what in the heck? Dude, that transition was awesome.
There have been eyewitness accounts of a small gray alien in the forest.
HD mainstream
and we have
media.
a man waiting live to tell his story and give us the details. What did you see out there?
There's a little gray alien running around, and Bigfoot, he's filming himself.
You have to believe me. Well, he's clearly crazy. Not only does he think aliens are real, but Bigfoot, too. What a story. We'll be right back after this.
I've seen things out here you wouldn't believe. Things that would make your hair stand on end. I'm telling you, it's all real. I ain't risking at it. They're too close. We're packing up and heading out now, before this turns real ugly. You and me, little buddy. Look, this thing, I found it years ago in Zork's crashed ship. Ooh. You remember it, huh? I had a feeling you would. Go on, little buddy. Give it a shot. See if you can call home.
It looks like his mouth is mimicking
Just like Zork's old communicator. Exactly the same.
Bigfoot's.
Shaman, don't give up.
Oh, he does talk.
Try again.
Shh, what's that sound? Are those piano tones? It came from that direction. Go!
Oh.
Now!
Oh! Uh-oh.
Sorry, bud. I know this ain't comfortable. You'll thank me later. Just breathe quiet, all right? Do not make a sound, no matter what.
Jimin, just walk past. Don't look here.
Affirmative. Sector 4 is clear. Doesn't look like much in here. Move to the next.
Second time lucky. I can't believe they didn't see us. Jeez. My heart is about to beat. Whoa! Movement, that's new.
Those ain't choppers. That's
No, they
not
ain't.
a storm. That's them. They got your message, little buddy.
They're coming to get him.
They're coming for you.
Nice.
Whoa! You know
Oh.
her, don't you?
That's not a threat. That's your ride. They heard ya. They're on their way. Look at that. The signal is locked. It's time to go home, little dude. All right. It's dark now. This is our chance. Okay, send your message now. Tell them to land there.
That hill behind my place is our best shot. It's hidden from the crash site.
Got this. Go on. Reach him. There it is. Wow. They really came for you, little dude. We're almost there, buddy.
This would get shot out of the sky, too.
But we're so close. Just hold on tight.
Just throw him like a football. Punt him.
Well,
Just get him into the
there
ship.
it is. They're waiting for ya. Go on, little dude. Go show them you made it. It's time to go home.
Still, it's Canadian.
Safe travels, little dude. Gone. And free.
He's deucing. He's out.
Spread out. I want every inch of this sector searched. The asset is out here somewhere. And we are not
Asset?
leaving
That's
without
kind of
it.
jacked up, man. You can't just call him an asset.
Dang. Look at them down there. Swarming like angry hornets.
Yes, they are.
The aliens out of here. And those Fed guys, they're chasing shadows now. The funny thing is, they'll never know what happened here tonight.
Command, we've got nothing. Sector is clear. I think he's long gone, if there was ever anything here to begin with.
Of course, they're gonna snatch that. And this is the story of Area 51.
That's a wrap on this one, guys. Time to head back to my cave. Mission complete.
You're home now, buddy. You're finally safe.
Just
stay there. Don't come back to this crazy place. Ever.
I know, right?
Hey, before you go, our next big goal is 20,000 subscribers, and we can only do it with your help. If you had fun, please like, share, and smash that subscribe
button. You already hit 20K. Good job, brother. Hell yeah. Whoosh. Let me use the bathroom real quick. Okay, we back. Sorry about that. All right, let's go to work. Keep knocking into stuff. All right, let's get it. Weird. There we go.
With brand new details on this investigation, CB, we learned a whole lot.
Did they catch him? I thought they caught him. Let me see. Let me Google this before we bother, like... Did they catch the man who killed Charlie Kirk yet? Let's see. They might have caught the fucker. I think they got the little bastard. Let's see. Hold on. They might have got him. Let's double check. News. Oh, I think they got him.
I do want to let you know that we are hearing from Fox News, courtesy of President Trump, who spoke to them a short time ago, that a suspect is now in custody in connection with...
Oh, get fucked, loser. Let's go.
...murder of Charlie Kirk, who was assassinated there on Wednesday while speaking over at Utah Valley University. We did have these photos that were released just yesterday showing who investigators say they were looking for. Now, they did label this person a person of interest, others referring to them as a suspect interchangeably. Now, it's not clear quite yet if this is the situation here and that if this person is the actual suspect that was taken into custody. We do have very limited details, but what we know comes from President Trump, who did say, quote, with a high degree of certainty, he believes the suspect is in custody. Now, he also said that he doesn't want Charlie to be remembered in the way of that graphic video that's been circulated all over social media. He also said, quote, with a high degree of certainty, we have him. Trump said a minister who's also involved with law enforcement turned in the suspect to authorities. Quote, somebody that was very close to him said, that's him. Again, that is a direct quote coming in from President Trump as he was speaking with Fox News a short time ago. We also have this post coming in here from Fox. This is Matt Finn with Fox News Channel, who says, sources tell Fox that Charlie Kirk assassin was taken into custody in southern Utah. We are on the ground and
Utah has the
way.
death penalty,
If
so...
you were watching a bit earlier, you did see that we had Connor Hansen with Fox News live for us. We'll try to get him to join us here live, maybe in the next little bit, to break down more about what we found and at this point, what they're still working to figure out. Now, if you are just joining us, we have a lot of new information as we know that, according to President Trump, the person responsible for the assassination of Charlie Kirk is now in custody. I do want to show you this video that was released by the FBI just yesterday, and they say that it shows the shooter there at Utah Valley.
What I say? It's so hard to commit a crime nowadays with cameras being everywhere, dude, especially when the FBI gets involved. Once the FBI gets involved, you're cooked.
University, seen jumping from the rooftop.
They did the exact same thing that they did for the Boston bombings that they did for this. Once the FBI steps in, bro, you're cooked. There's no way.
After that gunshot was fired,
there he goes.
Saying around 12 p.m. local time on Wednesday, so less than 48 hours ago, the gunman was seen climbing up.
Part of me kind of wonders if he just didn't get lucky with that shot.
To the rooftop. Then, after killing Charlie Kirk, they say he jumps off and runs
the rifle.
away.
Cannot believe they got him, dude. Hell yeah.
Joining me now, former FBI special agent and Fox News contributor Nicole Parker. Nicole, a retired profiler from the FBI, James Clement, you may know him. He said that the profile of this person is an individual who lacks social skills, isolates himself, and only has a loose plan for next steps. React to that and what that means for the investigation right now.
Well, I don't personally know the suspect, and I don't know the exact profile at this point because they haven't been identified, so we haven't had a chance to go through their social media or things of that sort. But I do believe that this person, you know, they may not have done a lot of planning in advance. I think originally there was obviously was planning in advance of the offense, but what were they going to do afterwards? Originally, I think some people thought, is this a professional? Is this a professional individual that was hired to do this? And it may have appeared that way because there was one shot straight to the throat and he was dead.
Nicole,
it could have just been a lucky shot.
Aftermath, we're seeing there were a lot of mistakes.
Can I interrupt you for a second? I just want to give you some new information that we're just getting in right now. President Trump has just told Fox News high degree of certainty that the suspect is now in custody. This is breaking news. I want to get your reaction.
Yes. I'm not surprised. I'll just leave it at that. I'm not surprised. I've been talking to a lot of people, and what I can tell you, Cheryl, is that people have been working around the clock in law enforcement, and I knew that this individual would be taken into custody. Let's hope that this is the actual suspect. I know that there were some other individuals that were taken in. I think that there's a very strong, feeling that this is the right guy. And it was because, in my opinion, the help of the public. It was because of all of those tips that poured in, that Governor Cox said 7,000 tips poured in. And we in law enforcement, very good at our jobs. But I still say the most important intelligence is human intelligence. And there was information that came in. All of these,
I hate to break it to you, but there's not much of that in the U.S.
videos that came in, video surveillance. They had experts from the FBI headquarters and all around the country coming into Salt Lake and the Orem area to review.
Yeah, once the FBI gets involved, you're going to have a lot of people that are paid an outrageous amount of money to do what they're supposed to do, which is find people like this sicko and put him in jail. They really seem to think that this is the guy, so they must have gotten him. I really hope that they can actually, make the charges stick. I mean, I'm sure they will.
That video surveillance, people that were piecing it together.
I could not imagine the kind of hell this kid is going through right now. Because if he's in the custody of the FBI, man. Bro's about to find out what human rights really look like.
Piece by piece by piece. To give the public enough information to say, this is what the individual looks like. Now, do you recognize him? Do you know him? Give us any tips that you have.
Apparently, allegedly, they were able to find him because he got in contact with a family member, and the family member immediately was like, nope, you're going to jail. And gave that information to law enforcement, so they got him because of that.
I am very looking forward to the next press conference from law enforcement to give us exactly what it was that tipped them off and were able to make the conclusion as to who this individual was. But as I was saying earlier before that announcement you just made, this person did a lot of planning, but they weren't that smart. They thought they could beat this system. I knew that they weren't going to beat this system because in the aftermath of the offense, they made many. But again, in this day and age, you're not going to get very far because there is video surveillance everywhere. And that is so key and crucial.
It's hard enough to try and rob a convenience store without getting caught. Like, I couldn't imagine trying to actually assassinate a political figure and thinking that you're going to get away with it.
Law enforcement solving our...
It's not even that he was a political figure. It's that could have been a comedian on the stage. And the fact that you assassinated him immediately brings in the FBI because it's... Well, I mean, in this instance, it's a form of terrorism because it's politically charged. But in most instances, they're going to find you because they're going to have people that are going to be up along with the FBI to try and figure out who did this because they want to bring the person that did this to justice. There are fans that are now, like, frantic because someone who they looked up to, someone they either grew up with or they really, really like, and they look up to is dead, and they want justice. it's not just the police and the FBI you got to worry about. You got to worry about the people that looked up to that person as well. They're all going to be involved in this. And they're all going to be working tirelessly as long as it takes to find you.
Investigations. But again, Cheryl, without the public, I guarantee you, there would not be someone in custody right now.
And that is why this is one of the first things I brought up the morning after Charlie Kirk's assassination, political assassination, is that
it is.
That
you have to realize that whenever you politically charge something like an assassination, it becomes a form of terrorism. Like if you just I'll do it. I'll do it on stream so that way you guys can get an understanding. What is the definition of terrorism? The calculated use of unlawful violence and threats of violence against civilians or property to intimidate or coerce a government or population to achieve political, social, or ideological goals. Now, you can say whatever you want, but that sounds like terrorism to me, what this guy did. 100% sounds like terrorism.
Was a college campus where there was 3,000 students and participants.
And let me tell you something. If you've never seen the movie The Patriots Day with Mark Wahlberg, I absolutely recommend that film. I'm sure when the FBI got this little shit in the room with them, that little bastard was probably like, this is a violation of my human rights. This is that. When you do something that's politically charged, like this, you give up your rights as an American. Because it's a form of terrorism. You no longer have American rights, pal. And they make that very clear in Patriots Day. To the Boston Bombers. That's what the movie's based on.
They all had their phones out. I think the question mark going forward, Nicole, for these events is the issue of security. And
the world is about to find out everything there is about this guy. Everything.
How do we make sure that this doesn't happen again? Is that possible, Nicole, in your opinion? And also, what can we learn about how these large-scale events should be put on and to make sure that people are safe, whether it is...
I think it's absolutely possible to prevent this from happening again. First off, pass new laws that force these online platforms to immediately send out warnings to people who advocate for violence, immediately permaban anybody off platforms who advocate for violence and death, immediately send the FBI all their information whenever they advocate for violence and death, whether it be as a comment or as a video. Immediately permaban them off the platform, and whenever you start having the FBI knocking at your door, that's when this is going to stop. And I absolutely advocate for that. I will advocate for the removal. I will advocate for deplatforming when it comes to making terroristic threats, when it comes to advocating for violence, when it comes for advocating for death. It's not constitutional. If you want, I will read you the U.S. Constitution for the First Amendment. What does the First Amendment state? Let me read. I'm going to read the whole thing. The First Amendment states that Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of a religion, a prohibiting the free exercise therefore, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or the right of the people peaceably. That's the big word right there, peaceably, to assemble and the petition the government for a the way this is worded, it's weird because it like has the dash and then I've got to like go down a line. Readdress of grievances, sorry. Essentially, it protects 5 fundamental freedoms: religion, speech, press, assembly, and petition. Now, for you jackasses that keep getting in my comments with these stupid, stupid arguments, you know whose freedom was violated? Charlie Kirk's. That's whose freedom was violated. That's whose freedom of speech was violated. Not this freak. This freak's about to go to jail. Hopefully he gets the death penalty. And that's not advocating for violence, that's a fact. Let the law decide. I can have my hopes, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. And that's all there is to it. That's right. You're absolutely right, Nigel. Charlie Kirk's freedom was taken away for good. He's dead. He died talking about what he believed in. And because he was talking about what he believed in, some of these sick freaks that get online, that sit here and advocate and laugh and mock him, think that this is just okay. I don't know what's wrong with you idiots, but you don't know the law, and you don't know what you're talking about or even protesting about. Because if you did, you would realize that you guys are setting up America to become more and more of a dictatorship every time you do this. You're going to cause more and more people to lose their rights because you don't know how to stop. You think for 1 second the rich and powerful are going to allow this to continue? No. They'll just as soon start making the purge legal. You're an idiot. When you do something like this and you advocate for this kind of violence and death, you bring the hammer down hard on everybody. You don't make things better. It's a democracy, brother. This is not a dictatorship. If you got a problem with it, then maybe you should get with your democratic officials and ask them what the heck they're doing. If you feel so strongly about it, do something about it. But don't do this. This is not the right way. This is going to lead to a civil war.
Political activist or the president of the...
That's all I wanted to say about that one there. We got a couple more of... I want to watch this video with of Asman, dude. Asman, I guess, is posting videos now? I don't know what's going on with him, but... We got another Fox one. And we got the Army Recruit video today. I'm going to try and breeze through these videos. We got an hour to breeze through like 6 or 7 videos. Let's get it. Let's get it, boys. Okay, we'll dedicate 10 minutes to this.
Hi, guys. It's me again. And today we're going to look...
Hey, Asman, I want to say, first and foremost, thank you for not striking any of my videos. You've been a main pillar in my channel. I appreciate you and the work you do. I hope your dad gets better. He's too damn stubborn to die. And, as far as I'm concerned, he's going to truck right on through this, brother. See you when you get back.
Look at some of the interesting users on, you would never believe it, Blue Sky.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm not surprised.
I don't know how this keeps happening, but yesterday, after Charlie Kirk was brutally murdered...
There are so many people that are laughing about this and thinking that this is just a grand old time. You do realize that an American has lost their lives to this.
Shot in the throat, bled out on stage in front of everybody, including his own family and his children. The number of people in the games industry who decided to go on to social media, particularly Blue Sky. A lot of these people, you have to understand that...
Well, they're on Blue Sky because the thing is that if they do this on different platforms, then they're gonna get permabanned. They want to be in the echo chamber where everyone's gonna say, yeah, back to them.
Many of these people have already been run off of Twitter because there's a level of discourse and negativity that they can't really deal with. So the only place that they can really exist is on effectively a reservation like Blue Sky, where their opinions are protected and they're allowed to be vitriolic and nobody's allowed to tell them that they're wrong. Well, that's why we're making this video. We're going to be looking at some of the different people that, after the death of Charlie Kirk, draw the line at a different place. Here's where I draw the line. I personally have a big problem with people that are celebrating him being killed. I don't have a big deal if somebody says I don't like him or I never liked him or something like that. But for the people that are celebrating for him being killed, advocating for future violence, and saying that it's a good too, and I'm not really going to be going through. Everybody is going to draw the line at a different place.
I agree.
Here's where I draw the line. I personally have a big problem with people that are celebrating him being killed.
I agree.
I don't have a big deal if somebody says I don't like him or I never liked him or something like that.
Yeah, I don't really care about that. Whenever you're getting in my comments, I've seen it quite a bit of my comments. I've had to remove a plethora of comments saying that, you know, somehow they're trying to justify this using the First Amendment, and you're an idiot. You're dumb. What are you talking about? Are you crazy? This is not the First Amendment. You're stupid. You can't advocate for murder.
But for the people that are celebrating for him being killed, advocating for future violence, and saying that it's a good thing, I think that's what crosses the line for me, and I think that's what crosses the line for any reasonable, normal...
Well, that's the thing. It's just like when you go out and riot. When people go out and riot, and they start burning cars down, and you see this idiot anarchist standing on top of a car, you just threw away any chance you had of bringing reasonable people over to your side. When you go out and murder somebody, nobody's going to listen to you, except for these sickos that sit here and advocate for death, and we're already doing that.
Person. And so anyway...
No amount of logic and reasoning is going to make these people see any kind of sense. That's kind of why I personally think that if you want to sit here and do this, the FBI should knock on your door, and then you should get a deportation ticket to a country where they actually do have dictatorships, and they actually do have terrorists.
We're going to go through a number of people, and the first thing I wanted to start out with today is that maybe you guys remember this from the beginning of the year. It was a big content year, I would say that. And people might have forgotten, but there is a person who decided to advocate for killing your local MAGA. This was a Blizzard employee, and I want to say that after the video that I made...
This is the kind of stuff right here. This is the reason why people are now actively going out and killing people. Why we have these assassinations. Advocation for death should be immediately a permaban, and you should be reported to the FBI. And the FBI should be forced to investigate. 100%. And if they find that you're a danger to yourself or anybody else that isn't you, you need to go to jail. 100%.
On him and a lot of other people.
And I think it should be a hefty prison sentence. I'm talking like, I want to see 15 years for that. When you advocate for someone to get killed, you're a disgusting disgrace of an American, and you don't deserve to be an American. That's me being light. 15 years is a light sentence compared to what I think you should get.
On him. This person lost their job and effectively has ruined their life.
I'm not advocating for death. I'm saying that they should be deported. They should, honestly, we should have a contract with, like, Vladimir Putin or, like, one of the Koreas, where they can, or, like, the bad, I don't know, I think it's North Korea? Whichever Korea is, like, the bad one. I'm not sure which one it is. I always get them mixed up. I feel bad about that, but they should be sent over somewhere where there's an actual dictatorship, and they can actually see what happens to the media whenever they step out of line.
And I want nothing more than for the exact same thing to happen to the people in this video too. So I hope that after you guys see these individuals and you see what they're advocating for, you'll be able to go out and tell their employer, hey, you know what? Maybe I'm not comfortable funding a video game that is employing people that are advocating for the brutal murder of a person in front of their family. And it's absolutely insane, but it's also not surprising. And so anyway,
we live in a day and age where if you wear a hat, you could be assassinated at any time. You could be just walking to the store, and if you're wearing a Make America Great Again hat, someone could walk up and pop you in the back of the head and then have people online justify this somehow. That's the day and age we live in, boys.
Go through some of these. Obviously, I put out a post about this before. This was yesterday. If you guys want to make a list.
These people are not peaceful protesters. They are anarchists.
And this is something I'll go ahead and just contextualize it all.
They feed off of drama and the advocacy for death. That is an anarchist.
So there's several game developers that are liking posts that are people mocking Charlie Kirk's assassination. We'll look at pretty much who these people are. We'll start off with this. These are people, Dennis. Let's look at this, and this is also on Blue Sky. I'm 6'5" and Vans, Blue Sky Social, sound effects associate at Bungie. So Bungie, you know the game that's trying to make Marathon, I guess they were too busy. Well, he's doing sound effects, not visual effects, so maybe he actually has to do his job rather than just copy-pasting something off of Twitter. But anyway...
If you don't know what he's referring to is the fact that Bungie got into a lot of trouble because they were copying and pasting someone's art. So that they're currently going through a lawsuit now.
Not somebody like this who's advocating for. And again, people might think that it's not a big deal. Oh, well, these people aren't making these statements themselves. These people aren't really saying anything that is that extreme. Here's the reason why.
That's right. Always speaking truth here, man. Stick around. We always speak the truth here.
It creates an ecosystem and an environment.
Even if I don't want to, I'm still going to speak the truth. There have been times where I haven't wanted to talk about topics, but I'm like, I got to say it.
Where the actual extremism and the actual radical behavior is feeling comfortable. It feels comfortable in an environment where you have this blasé, passive acceptance of it, and you have people that are just basically complicit with it, but they're not openly saying it. They're just privately doing it, or they're just privately voicing their support as well. And, well, I guess in this case, it's not private anymore, is it?
Well, that's the issue, is that since the social media platforms aren't hindering this at all, and they're allowing people to talk like this. Like, I love how Tectone can get banned for 2 weeks for calling someone fat, but Hassan can literally advocate for death and pull out guns on stream and have terrorists during a stream and get nothing.
And so anyway,
it blows my mind.
Associate producer at Bungie who is liking and promoting tweets that are celebrating the death of a person being shot in the neck in front of their family and bleeding out profusely on the stage in front of millions of people. And so good job, Bungie. Really good winners you've got here.
They do realize that the solid majority, and they're adding more to it. Like, look, I'm not a Trump fan. I'm not. But whenever I see all these people that are on the far or that are advocating for this, I've never been a Democrat. I mean, I'm so sorry. I've never been a Republican. I've been poor my whole life. Republicans to me have always been the rich crowd. But I'm still poor. I'll always be poor. That'll never change. I've got the poor mentality. But whenever I see people advocating for death on either side, I'm not going to that side. There's no reason why Americans should be killing Americans. There's no reason for anyone to be killing anybody, period. We can always come to the table and talk this out. Trump himself has shown that so many times with the wars that he's managed to put out in the past 6 months. There's no reason for this.
Can't wait to play Marathon. I thought that my expectations for the game couldn't be lower, but somehow Dennis has managed to fulfill, or exceed those expectations, you could say. I've got another one also. Kelly, senior producer at Sucker Punch, amateur cosplay armor, D&D enjoyer, source of...
No shot. Remember what I said about Ghost of Yotoi being a little woke looking to me? Sucker Punch Studio made Ghost of Yotoi, or Yote, or whatever that's called. That's what that is. Sucker Punch is Ghost of Tsushima. At least it was.
picks they and she. Okay, so we have also, and you're going to see this word, this term, sucker punch, a number of times. We're not talking about the action, but we are talking about the company. This is the company that makes the game, or that is making the game, Ghosts of Yotai. Ghosts of Yotai, and this is also important to keep in mind, is that the voice actress for the game, for the character itself, has gone multiple times on record making the most deranged, stupid comments like defunding the police. She's just your typical, like, libtard, insaniac, moron.
Okay. I want to make this official. We will not be playing Ghost of Yotai on this channel. You will not be finding me I will not buy this game. I can deal with greed from Borderlands. I will not deal with this. I won't stand for it. I will not stand for this advocation. Absolutely not. Nope. I said this game looked woke, and it is. This community is dying slowly, metaphorically, and it is trying to light up like a match head, but it lit up like a match head whenever it did this to Kirk. It's gonna die. It's gonna crash and burn quick. I can already see it.
On retard, right? It's not really that complicated, but what it really indicates is that
you are a game developer. You're a game developer. Talk about gaming. Stay out of the political space. You don't belong. You're not a movie company. You're not a production company. You make games. Know your place. Shut up and put the fries in the bag, bitch. You don't belong in this space.
Culture in this company, and there's a culture in this environment where this type of radical, violent behavior and language is normalized. You have multiple people at the company that are all saying these things, and we're going to get to the other ones too. This is another person here also that works at the company, and so you can see right here. Obviously,
we won't be playing this game. Absolutely not. I don't care who was killed on the stage. Could have been anybody. Could have been Bernie. Could have been Nancy Pelosi, Kamala Harris, Trump. The minute you start advocating for death on either side, you've lost me.
Is them retweeting or posting something that they did with the game, and then right after that, I hope the shooter's name is Mario so that Luigi knows his bro got his back. And I've been noticed that Twitter has noticed me from the. I've been told that
what
Twitter,
a bunch of sick, disgusting human beings.
Noticed me from across the room. Well, we certainly have. We absolutely have. And I think that these kinds of comments are absolutely disgusting. This is a person that works at a massive game company, and they're openly advocating.
How is Bungie allowing these people to get on social media and do this? How are they not monitoring this?
For on public platforms and promoting and celebrating the murder of a random person.
It even says Nazis till I die. Are you crazy? What did I say about anarchists? Look at this. This is an anarchist through and through.
This is disgusting. It's really disgusting. And in my opinion,
oh, it says I didn't read the whole damn thing. It says Drew punching Nazis till I die.
I don't think that it should be tolerated, and that's the reason why I'm making this video. I think that everybody should try to.
I love how the sign says friendship defeats fascism, and yet they're over here advocating for death.
Message anybody that works at this company, anybody who, like any sort of PR, any management, anything like that, let them know that you don't want to support a company that employs people that celebrate the murder of innocent people just for exchanging ideas.
Oh, they're cooked.
This is
2 million people saw this.
Disgusting thing to do. And you can see also, and I think this is a systemic problem at the company itself. Whenever you have three people, the voice actress and then these two other people.
I don't think the game was going to be very good anyway. If I'm being quite frank, I don't think Ghost of Yotai was going to be very good because it's wokeified, man. You have to realize that Ghost of Tsushima came out before Biden took office, and then when Biden took office, this game had started development. There's no way this game is going to be
that
very
are
good.
also doing this.
I'm sorry.
I think that it's very obvious that this company has been infected with the same kind of moral rot that many other video game companies have unfortunately been affected by. And so you have also Zibs, they, them, always a very good indicator of mental awareness and normality. A producer at Magic the Gathering. So this person works at, I'm assuming, Wizards of the Coast.
That really sucks.
And
Yo, Magic the Gathering as well is infested with these freaks. This really sucks, man.
They're working at Magic the Gathering Arena. Previously also at... Wow.
Big surprise.
What are the Wow, what are the odds of that? What a coincidence. And so what you've got here, this is, again, another person who is celebrating this type of violent behavior.
It really sucks because Infamous used to be the best game. It really was. It was such a good game. Ghost of Tsushima is a really good game, too.
And I think that, again, people need to make their voices known and make them heard that this is just simply not acceptable.
It's not.
This is not normal.
This is not acceptable in a modern age. Advocating for death is not okay.
This is not what average people want. We don't want to
Just because your political figure didn't win because the solid majority of people don't see your ideals as reasonable because you advocate for death of political figures doesn't make it okay to go out and advocate for the death of political figures.
Of people that are openly making statements and calls to violence like this, or celebrating calls to violence or actual violence like this, making our products. It's disgusting. And I know that some people would maybe consider and say, well, this is something that could be a little bit like cancel culture. And I want to say that it absolutely is. 100% is. The fact is that these are the...
I guarantee you what has happened here is that the people that were trying to cancel culture other people, they were starting to get ignored. So now instead of trying to get them canceled, they're going to try and get them killed. That's what this is about.
The same types of people who would lie about best interest either. It operates in the best interest of the company. And when you have people that are making public statements and calls to violence and celebrating violence like that, they're creating a hostile and an unsafe work environment. And anybody who works in HR, or anybody who works inside of any sort of corporate environment will tell you that that's something that just can't exist in a corporate environment. There's a reason why we have levels of decorum, and there are some levels of HR that make sense. And so if you work at one of these companies and you have a person like this doing it, make sure to talk to HR and let them know how uncomfortable you feel that there's a person who's working at your company who might want to advocate to have you killed because you disagree with them. Tell them.
Yeah, that's the big thing there, is that's exactly what's happening too. It's now that they're being ignored because they're weirdos and freaks, they're going to start advocating for the death of human beings.
That it makes you afraid to come into work, tell them that, you don't know, maybe you're going to file a lawsuit, you feel unsafe at your workplace. And honestly, here's the important thing. You should feel unsafe.
Yes.
Because these people...
You absolutely should. You know why? Because this is leading to American deaths now. You can't say it isn't. And you can't say that it's staying online. It clearly isn't.
Justify violence against anybody who disagrees with them.
That's right.
And just because you think you know them doesn't mean they wouldn't do the exact same thing to you.
Exactly.
And this is them. This is the game that they're making right here. And you can see that they've made no statement about this. Now, let me ask you a very simple question. If these people made a degrading comment towards the trans community, for example, or towards the black community, for example, do you think Sucker Punch would have immediately fired them and made a statement? I think so, absolutely. But for some reason, these people are protected. And the reason why they're protected is because there's a lot of other ones at the company that feel the exact same way that they do. That's the only logical reason that I have. And I think that at a certain point, Sony or somebody needs to step in. Whoever owns this company needs to step in and root out this disease before it kills the entire company. Because I do think that it will have a tremendously negative effect on the game. And you can see this right here.
The thing is that this is absolutely going to be the death of Sucker Punch. This is going to be like Ubisoft all over again.
This is a post that Sony made. I guess it was a couple of days ago about Ghosts of Yotai, and you can see 1,000 comments on this.
Cool.
Your senior dev at Sucker Punch is a violent leftist, etc. And these are more comments here. Never let up the pressure. Never, ever, ever do that. Keep this pressure up until these people...
It doesn't matter what you think and feel about a topic. You can never advocate for death. That sets you back so much. When you advocate or you think that killing somebody or having somebody get killed is funny. It's not. That person had a life. That person had a family. Like, it doesn't matter. You're never going to reason with people that want this because they don't want to be reasoned with. They just want what they think is right.
People lose their
And they're
jobs.
wrong.
And then after they lose their jobs, then take a break, relax, pat yourself on the back, wait for them to get another one, and then do it again.
Yep.
And that's the only way that you should treat these animals.
Yep.
And that's exactly what they are. You shouldn't view them as people. You shouldn't view them as a person with a political disagreement from you. These are violent animals that are trying to destroy the last good thing that we have, which is the open ideas of political discourse.
Yep.
And they're celebrating murdering people for doing it. And as soon as that starts happening, I don't want to know what's next. And the worst thing is that I already do, and I think you do too. And so when
we're at the brink of a civil war. Like, there's no doubt about it in my mind.
Anyway, we've got more of these. Here's Resignation is not enough for me. I hope he tanks the studio. And Carrots keep...
I agree. I look forward to watching Ghosts of Yotai just fail.
The studio deserves to go under.
It does.
I understand why a lot of people at these companies don't speak up, which is why
they're scared. They're scared of losing their jobs. And now they should be scared that if they get this person fired, that it's possible that they're going to lose their life.
Suggest that if you work at one of these companies, please, people like this like to play, which is they try to use your own language and use your own morality against you.
Yeah.
These people don't care about freedom of speech. They don't care about censorship. They don't care about any of that. They're simply trying to weaponize your values and use them against you in order for them to fulfill their own goals.
Yep.
And so every time that they try to make an appeal to your own values, you should ask yourself, do they hold these values? And if the answer is no, then you shouldn't take it seriously.
Yep.
Because this person is simply trying to use your values to subvert you and take advantage of you and to push their own agenda and to hurt you. And so never...
That's usually why whenever I comment to somebody, especially a lot of people have commented on this Charlie Kirk, when I pinned one in one of the shorts where this guy was really adamant that he seemed to know what the amendment was. So what I did was he asked me, well, what's the amendment? Like in a snubby way. And I actually copy and pasted the amendment underneath his comment and I removed his comment. And then he made another comment. And I just removed that one, and I responded to it. My comment's still up there, but I removed his comment. You have to take their ground because their argument is it's nonsensical. It's gibberish. Some people don't deserve to have a ground to stand on, especially whenever you're advocating for death. Like, your morals are already jacked up. You're not going to see reason. That's all there is to it.
Listen to this, never play into this game.
Exactly.
Never even acknowledge...
Never play a game that's built for you to lose in.
That there's any validity to it at all. These people don't care about freedom of speech.
They don't.
The only time they bring it up is whenever they're trying to co-opt the person who does care about freedom of speech and make that person act against their own best interest. But anyway, we've got also, this is me, as well as put out the call for finding game devs mocking, and there's another one here. This is the voice actor for Diluc in Genshin Impact. I hope they receive the same care that the average American citizen would get in the same situation. Really? So they're just going to fall down and die. Somebody gets shot in the neck like that with their blood like spurting out. There's no health care. You're not coming back from that, at least not anytime soon with the medical care that we have now. And so anyway, at least he came out, at least he goes out doing what he loved, being a bigot. Yeah, of course you have more comments like this, more people.
I saw a lot of people saying that too, of like, Well, that's what happens when you go into the lion's den. Bro, that's not how America works. Just because you want to get up on stage and say a joke doesn't mean you get shot. Like, whenever, for example, when Will Smith walked up and slapped the comedian, that's not how America works. That's why he's banned from the awards for like 20 years or something crazy. You can't just go up and do stuff like that. It's a joke. You take the person behind scenes and you be like, yo, man, don't make no more jokes like that. That hurt my feelings. Or better yet, suck it the fuck up. Suck it up. Stop letting your go get some medicine. Go do something. Jesus, man. Pull yourself up by your goddamn bootstraps. Something. I don't know what parents you had that ever allowed you to sit here and say this kind of stuff. Nah, bro. You can't sit here and say this kind of stuff. You can't advocate for death. Because when it happens, you know, it's a fucking surprise Pikachu face. Oh, he's dead? Or you get some idiots like this that are talking like, oh, well, you know, you walk into the lion's den and that's what you get. What do you think this is? You think this is Iraq? You think this is the Soviet Union? Like, bro, this is America. Freedom of speech is protected. Period. It doesn't matter. It's not there to protect the shooter. It's there to protect the person being shot. You idiot. It's there to protect people who are speaking their mind logically or even ridiculously. It keeps them out of jail and away from, you know, craziness like this.
Like this. And if Shoot Police Square, if it's permanent, every post you make goes out to the public firehouse, captured by someone somewhere. The delete button doesn't do what you think it does. And so anyway, we have a lot of people, obviously, that are starting to say stuff, live by something. So she's obviously trying to make a statement of live by the sword, die by the sword. This is what, and I think that this is a very revealing statement, and I think this is going to be the last comment that I'm going to look at here, is that this statement's actually extremely revealing, because what it's saying is that, from her perspective, living by the sword is the same as being killed. Speaking out and being able to, you know...
What do you idiots think is going to happen? Now that you are starting to advocate for this political violence, what do you think is going to happen if Kamala becomes president? Or a Republican that sits your ideals becomes president? Do you think for 1 second, like, MAGA stormed the Capitol whenever they found out that Trump wasn't going to become president? But you know what they did? They sat in jail for 4 years. Some of them should still be in jail, no doubt, but they redesigned their thoughts and what they wanted for the presidency. And you know what? It worked. Solid majority, and it doesn't help. It helped that the Democrats completely screwed over so many Americans with the policies they put in place, like the woke stipends that you get for hiring, the DEI policies they put in place that completely, like, decimated a white male's ability to get a job in a workplace because of the amount of just straight up blatant sexism and racism that those policies pushed. Because, like, a company would get money from the government if they hired based on race and, like, sex. And that's just disgusting. And you want to sit here and talk about oppression? You don't even know what the definition of oppression is if you think that's okay.
Express your opinion on certain things should be met with the equivalence of deadly force. And that's really what these people want. They want to bully, push, fight, and if it comes down to it, kill you if you disagree with them.
Exactly.
And that's why whenever somebody does do something insane like this,
that's the reason why so many people voted for Trump. Because these people are psychopaths. They're crazy. They're insane. I don't want to vote for like a group of people that's going to do this. Hell no.
All of these people tried to do mental gymnastics about why it was somehow justified, normalized, okay, acceptable, or something one way or another. The fact is that, no, live by the debate, die by a gunshot wound in the throat. No, I don't really think that makes a lot of sense.
No, it doesn't.
But it doesn't.
What if Kamala Harris or like, hell, any other political figure was up there debating with Trump and they get shot in the neck and die? You'd be hearing the same people. And you know what's crazy is you'd probably be hearing a lot more people on the other side of that saying, well, that's jacked up, bro. It's insane.
As good as these, vapid, like Yas Queen comments that people like her make on Blue Sky that have absolutely no pushback.
It's this echo chamber. All of this boils down to these people being able to get together and organize and have these echo chambers of death and violence on these social media platforms. Trump needs to pass executive orders that crack down on this immediately. Instantaneously, they need to crack down on this. The fact that he hasn't yet is kind of shocking to me.
Own protected reservation away from anybody whose opinions could be different than their own. And that's the reason, and also those are the only people that are still left on the platform.
You could have freedom of speech all day long. This is not freedom of speech. Death and advocacy for death, I've said this so many times, is not freedom of speech.
And
it never will be.
If with enough...
Read the Constitution. Actually go Google it. Google what the First Amendment is. And if you, for whatever reason, seem to pull that in your little tiny noodle and say, oh, well, what do you think it means? I don't care what I think it means. It states what it means. And I'm not going to sit here and have an argument with you in my comments. You're an idiot. I'm just going to remove whatever you keep saying, and I'm going to leave the comment that proves you fucking wrong, because you're wrong. I'm not going to sit here and play mental gymnastics with you. I'm just going to prove that you're wrong and then move on. I've got a lot of other people that I would like to chit-chat with that are in the comments, and you ain't one of them. You're just an idiot.
Enough effort and enough work, we can have enough of these people removed from our media.
I agree.
And removed from our public discourse, and removed from any sort of positions of power where they can exercise their completely maladjusted, totally deranged viewpoints and worldview. And
I think that that's a good start, but that's a band-aid on an overarching problem. I feel like to really fix this, we need policies and laws in place that crack down on these social media sites. That's how you're going to solve this for good. People should not be able to advocate and make comments on videos and not face the full repercussions of the United States government, especially whenever you advocate for the death of a political figure, or for that matter, somebody who's famous in general. Like if you're sitting there trying to talk about like Kevin Spacey, even though he's dead, Kevin Spacey, any amount of advocation of death on a social media platform should be immediately bannable. Private or public, doesn't matter. If you get into somewhere and you start advocating for death, your ass needs to be investigated by the FBI, period. Immediately. Prompt.
So anyway, I want to let you know that this is definitely not the only amount of them that there are. I'm sure there's plenty
so
more.
many.
And so if you want to express and show any of these other people, and you want to post one of their comments or anything like that, I would recommend anybody to go on over to Roach Ranch. This is a comment right here.
It's his Twitter. Check out Roach Ranch. React when a person dies. You can. Did he actually say that? Because that's crazy if it's true. Insane. Oh, look, he's been removing, it looks like he's been removing comments as well. Yeah, no, like, whenever I see people advocating for any kind of weird stuff in my comments too, Like, you can go wherever else you want, but you go down to my comments and you advocate for the death of somebody, bro, you getting removed. You getting reported, to be quite frank. I don't care who it is. You can't do that. I have agreed with the comment and still had to report them because I don't want to advocate for that. I just don't. I don't see any reason to advocate for death. There is no reason for it. Use the bathroom real quick. Okay. Okay. Suspected assassin in custody.
We were at the 9/11 memorial. We were all watching that. And
Yeah.
JD Vance was supposed to be with you. He went out to
Doesn't get sued, and we all don't get sued and everything else. But I think with a high degree of certainty, we have him in custody, right? In custody. Everyone did a great job. We worked with the local police, the governor. Everybody did a great job. You know, getting somebody that you start off with absolutely nothing. And we started off with a clip that made him look like an ant that was almost useless. We just saw there was somebody up there. And so much work has been done over the last 2.5 days. You know, it's amazing, actually, when you start off with that and then all of a sudden you get lucky or talent or whatever it is. But, yeah, I think we're in great shape.
Mr. President.
And he's in custody.
Your suspicion was that he was radical left. And now you have more information. What can you share with us about his ideology?
Yeah, Lawrence, let me just, and by the way, Lawrence is doing a good job. What's going on here?
Job. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'm very proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
I said you were going to
I actually do like him as well. He's very good at what he's doing. He doesn't beat around the bush. He gets straight to the good questions.
Well, yeah, I think that I don't want to go too far. I'd like to tell you some stories at how it happened, but essentially somebody that was very close to him turned him in. And that happens when
That's what I read. That's what I read in the article. Someone had turned him in.
Good shot. Somebody is going to say, whether it's a parent or whatever. I'd rather not say right now. They're going to announce.
Apparently, the guy got in contact with somebody, and that person turned them in. It was a family member. That's what they said. They said it was a family member, and that person turned him in.
Today, sometime later, probably talk about that. But somebody close to him turned him in. You know, they said, whoa. It's interesting where we had very good pictures, but not great, not perfect. And when you look at it, what happened is somebody, and this happens a lot. It happened with the crazy Boston bomber. It happened with others.
Yep.
Somebody
There's a lot of comparisons to the Boston bombings from what I've seen. I was actually I was too young for it, but once I heard about it and watched the movie Patriots Day, I don't know, I fell in love with the. I didn't fall in love with what happened. I fell in love with the American spirit. When a bunch of people can come together and turn any bad situation into something to make them stronger.
Recognizes even a little tilt of the head, which nobody else would do. And somebody that was very close to him said, that's him. And essentially went to the father, went to a U.S. Marshal, who was fantastic, by the way.
Maybe we should reopen Alcatraz. Maybe what we could do is whenever you sit here and you advocate for death and violence online like this, what they do is they send you over there for a week and you got to work the steel mill or something. Who knows? Make you put a car together.
And the person was involved with law enforcement, but was a person of faith, a minister. And brought him to...
Feels like, obviously, you haven't really done anything other than, like, try to, advocate for death. So, like, a good week over there, they call it, like, a rehabilitation camp. That'd be great.
A U.S. Marshal who was fantastic. And the father convinced the son, this is it. And, again, I'm always subject to be corrected, but, I'm just giving you, based on what I'm hearing, they'll give you a much more active... I just heard about it 5 minutes before I walked in. As I'm walking in, they said, looking real good. They have the person that they wanted. So,
hopefully within the next couple days over the weekend, I'm definitely going to be posting some videos tomorrow. I'm hoping that one of them is going to be talking about the suspect.
News, don't you, huh?
Thank you.
You always have breaking news, Ainsley. Sean's going to be very disappointed that we're not doing it on his show.
He'll be very thankful and appreciative of the police officers that got this guy.
They did a great job, everybody worked together. Pam Bondi is incredible, by the way. People don't know what a star she is. She's incredible. And it all worked out.
Could I ask you just some clarification? So a pastor was able to turn him in, and where they got the family of the shooter to turn them in?
Well, it was a minister, and the minister went to a minister who was involved with law enforcement, by the way. And his good friend is a top U.S. Marshal.
Ooh.
And they took it from there, and then it was a father got involved, namely his father, and said, we got to go in, and they... So I understand it, and again, subject to change, but, the facts are the facts. We have the person that we think is the person we're looking for. But they drove into the police headquarters, and he's there now.
Did the father
Damn.
know about what the son had done?
I don't know. I'm going to let you get all those questions later, because I can't tell you how accurate. The bottom line is they have somebody that they think did it.
I'm Steve Ducey. I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I mean...
All right, hell yeah, man. Get this son of a gun. I don't think they've released anything yet. I'm going to just do a little quick check. I doubt they have. Oh, wait a minute.
But as we await that, CB Cotton's working her story, her sources on the ground there on this story as well. She is also live on the campus there, Orem, Utah. And CB, what do you have for us? Hello there.
Hey, Bill, good morning. So as we just heard from colleague David Spunt, the suspect has now been identified as Tyler Robinson, and we are hoping to learn more about who this person is at this news conference. But we heard this morning President Trump seem to suggest that a person close to Tyler turned him in. What I'm hearing from one federal source I just got a note from is that this suspect's father turned him in last night in
Damn, there it is.
And all of these moving parts come as the FBI made a huge push yesterday for more information, asking the public, come forward if you recognize this person. And after that big push from the FBI, it seemed like things were moving here on the ground. We had a news conference that got pushed back several times yesterday. We also heard the president explain again how the timeline of this. He said a minister here in Utah who was friends with a U.S. Marshal got involved, and at that point, the father was contacted. And again, I'm hearing from a federal source that it was Tyler Robinson's father who turned in his son. We saw that new video yesterday, chilling, showing the gunman moving quickly across the roof and then dropping one story down before running through the parking lot. And we also learned from the FBI that the shooter then discarded the gun in a wooded area. We also got those newly...
Did he think that he was just going to, leave and then go back to normal life? What did you think was going to happen? I mean, at that point, you should have just turned yourself in. They were going to get you.
Newly released surveillance pictures of the shooter, giving us an up-close look at the shooter's face and the clothing.
Apparently, they did upload more clearer pictures of his actual face. because they cleared up the video that they had yesterday. And I think that's, you know,
he was wearing. And now the major development today is waiting to hear more and learn more about who Tyler Robinson is, what's his background, and, you know, what was the planning that he presumably did to take that fatal shot towards Charlie Kirk, who was speaking to a crowd of about 3,000 supporters here on this campus. Bill, I want to send it back over to you.
Thank you, CB. Stand by for more from you and others there in Utah. CB Cotton.
I'm Steve Ducey. I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe.
They got you, bitch. They got you. That's what you get.
Have challenging conversations, and because that's what is so important to our country, is to find our disagreements.
Let's see. I think I'm gonna give this some more time because this was only this was only uploaded 2 days ago. I'm gonna give this one some more time before we react to it. I think I'll do it on Monday. Let's do this one on Monday. And then what we'll do is I don't want to do some more Midwest safety. So we'll do this, and then we'll jump over to the Midwest. What is going on? Midwest safety video, and then we'll see what else is left after that.
Respectfully, because when people stop talking, that's when violence happens. I go around universities and have challenging conversations, and
I have seen so many of this guy's shorts where he just annihilates some of these students. He just annihilates them with the most basic knowledge. And man, he's legendary. What a great person. I mean, like most people, I don't agree with everything he says. Like, a lot of people did agree with his religious views, but I mean,
because that's what is so important to our country, is to find our disagreements respectfully, because when people stop
talk
talking,
about it,
that's
yeah.
when violence happens.
On September 10th, 2025, Charlie Kirk held an America Comeback event at Utah Valley University to a large crowd of young supporters. Now, at one point, certain individuals were angry at this appearance, and then someone assassinated him right there on stage.
Yeah, he did.
With the first to confirm it being President Donald Trump, stating, "No one understood or had the hearts of America's youth better than Charlie at 31 years old."
I think we've watched quite a bit of the Charlie Kirk stuff. I've been kind of thinking about this quite a bit. I think we should move on from the Charlie Kirk stuff until we hear new footage. I do like Decoy Voice. Check out Decoy Voice. Send him a like on his video. I don't really feel the need to watch this because we did watch Asmund talk about this. Let's watch this Midwest safety video. We actually got a few dash cam ones. Check out Midwest Safety. They're awesome. Cool guys.
On May 17th, 2024, in Trumbull County, Ohio, Ohio State Highway Patrol was called to the scene of a car crash where the vehicle involved reportedly lost control and rammed into a utility pole.
Damn.
You witnesses?
Oh man, look at that car. Bro, I know them firemen when they rolled up to that was like, dude, we gonna need to peel this guy out of here. Holy Jesus, look at that car, man. There's nothing left of it. Yeah.
So everybody was inside and they heard the crash and everybody ran outside.
Okay.
Nobody actually called.
All right.
Yeah, this is this kind of reminds me whenever I was doing my first extrication, we arrived to an SUV being completely upside down, and it was like in a fenced-in utility area. Like it was like perfectly shaped for this vehicle. And it like laid the fence over, and the guy's leg was pinned on a pole, like perfectly upside down in the vehicle. And like, bro, like, I raised some eyebrows whenever I wanted to handle the tools. I did. I raised some eyebrows, but we got his ass out of there. And it, like, what I'm trying to say is, like, whenever you see all these guys standing around, you don't want to crowd what's going on. Like, you usually have one fireman go around this side. Like, we had to, because we had to have somebody catch him when he fell, right? Because he was upside down, pinned in the top of the vehicle. In the top, in the driver's seat of the vehicle, upside down. That's a better way of saying that. And you'll always have somebody to catch, and then you have somebody to work the actual tools. But usually, you'll just have a bunch of people standing around. I think they're a little close. I think I'd be surprised if they weren't asked to move back. But
long time no see, right? I'm blessed. 2 days and 2 times in 1 day to see. Heck yeah. What's up, man? Is he still alive? He dead?
that sucks.
Confirmed that?
How? Oh, they cut the top off. Oh, they got to cut this car open. Nice. I mean, it really sucks for the person in it, but, like, to actually be able to cut a car open.
They're going to confirm it now. Yeah, it's definitely a 30. Passenger's going to be a 30.
And a lot of people think that whenever you're cutting a car up, you have to be, like, really fast, and, like, you have to be really, really gentle whenever you start cutting these cars up, and very slow and meticulous, because if you go too fast, or you move just a slightly too jostly, you could end up killing the person that's in the vehicle. You have to be very meticulous. It has to be very, like, we're gonna do this and see if it works. If it works, great. If it doesn't, we gotta adapt and move on. But if you do, like, one thing that isn't just right and it blows the airbags, or it causes the vehicle, because, like, you see how it's contorted like that? It's bent like in a V like this. It's cupped. If you cut the frame, if you cut the top off, there's a chance that it could, like, pop back out of like its U shape. You have to be careful. You have to listen for, like, certain sounds of creaking and the metal being warped. You have to be very, very cautious when you start cutting up these cars with people still inside. Very cautious.
I believe so, yeah. Was it Pontiac G8?
Yeah. The first thing that you would do when you roll up to a scene like that is you would cut the battery. You typically want to cut the battery because if a lot of firemen have lost their lives to the airbag being deployed. Crazy enough, if you lean in to look around and the airbag deploys, you could snap your neck. It happens a lot. They have SOPs in place to keep that from happening.
Hey man, what's your name?
Dylan Bransage.
Is the car registered to you?
Yes, sir.
All right.
It does not have insurance right now.
It doesn't have insurance. That's the least of your worries, pal.
I know. My friend was...
Who's the passenger in the car?
My friend Nick Thompson.
Nate Thompson?
Nick Thompson.
Nick.
Help!
I think he was drinking and driving. I think that's what's going on here.
No.
Anything else from him? No, you're good. I'll see you down at St. Boy, they took that pole good, didn't they?
Man, I've never seen a car get that crunched up from a pole. I think they got to the car and it was just sitting like that. How'd they even hit that pole? Oh, that car is wrapped. Oh, I guess maybe the car went for, like, a tumble or something. I'm trying to, like, piece together how the car is wrapped around that pole. Sideways, too. Like, how?
How you doing? Someone said you witnessed what happened?
Yeah.
What'd you see?
So I was sitting out there on my top left window right there, playing the game, and I heard the engine rev, because I thought it was going to be like some racer or something, so I wanted to see that. So I looked out the window. He revved the engine from right there,
and then he just zoomed, and then he like sort of turned a little bit, and hit the pole right there. And
Oh, okay, so that's how it wrapped, okay. So what he's trying to say is, like, he was going straight, and then he turned, and then wrapped right into the pole. He what's the word? Drifted right into the side of the pole like that.
I heard screeching.
Did you see the actual impact, or just look out and this is what you saw?
I seen the actual impact.
Okay. You talked to anybody when you came out here?
No.
Alrighty. Thank you. If we need anything, I'll get a hold of you, call you, and we'll go from there.
You guys got Ring cameras? Did your cameras pick this up?
I just checked it. It didn't pick it up. It caught after the impact when the lights started flashing and stuff like that. I tried to see if it caught it down there, but it didn't get it.
Man, you guys are coming for battle.
I was trying to get him out because it looked like it was about to catch on fire, but till y'all put the fire, extinguisher on it. So
I'm kind of surprised it didn't catch on fire.
Crazy night, huh?
Definitely.
Did you identify him?
I can't tell you how many car batteries we responded to. Dude, car batteries, I must have done like maybe four or five structure fires. I must have done like 30 batteries, dude. Car batteries catch on fire a lot. Like engine blocks, I don't know what it is, but the compartment, that whole compartment usually catches. It's like pouring gasoline in there and lighting it on fire. It doesn't just like kind of spark up, dude. It goes. The whole thing just goes.
Yeah. We have Nick Thompson. Yeah, he said Nick Thompson was all I had.
His buddy did?
Yeah.
All right.
The buddy said his name was Nick Thompson.
All right.
I'll head down there. You look good, Mike. You look like you should be in Europe.
You like
that? But what I can't stand about these losers is they know full well, even when they're intoxicated, it's illegal. Let me tell you, he's not sorry. He's not sorry that he just ended his friend's life. He's sorry that he got caught.
All right, Dylan.
Yes, sir.
I'm the officer handling the crash, okay?
I remember you from the scene.
Okay. So I'm going to have some questions for you, but prior to anything, the standard procedure, I'm going to read this to you, okay?
Yes, sir.
Before you answer any question, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent.
I am just going to let you know that I'm going to want a lawyer.
Okay. Do you want to answer any questions?
Is he talking like that because he's drunk? Or because he's messed up?
Basic questions about the crash.
Basic.
Yeah. Here's what we can do. You can.
Are you
say,
okay to ask? Is it cool if you ask him first?
Yeah, I'll ask the questions and then
Absolutely.
you can give him the answers from that if you choose.
Yes,
okay.
sir. I'm fine with that.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you tell me what happened tonight? You were on Colonial.
Drinking and driving on Colonial.
Okay.
Oh, well then he just admitted what he was doing. Case closed. There you go. Yeah. So you got your friend killed because you couldn't not drink and drive.
What direction or where you're headed to?
Towards Belmont.
So you're headed west on Colonial, right? That's towards Belmont.
I think that's probably about it. Because I don't mind the answer. Just because I've never been in something like this. And yeah, I wouldn't think he could have been any worse. I was intoxicated. That's about all I'm willing to answer.
Okay. Do you know, where were you coming from tonight?
That's all I'm willing to answer.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. I mean, you don't really need any other questions because, like, he admitted he was drinking and driving. That's a felony.
You remember how fast you were going or anything? Did you try to help me out on anything?
I'm sorry. I would if I knew more about it, but
okay.
I am not willing to answer.
Okay.
I've never been in.
That's understandable, and you have the right to do that.
I'm
Do
nervous,
you have any questions for me?
I just would really like to have my phone just so I can get a hold of the people that I need to.
I can try and do that for you.
Itself.
Yeah, I don't even have a signal out here.
Yo, what'd you think was gonna happen whenever you got behind the wheel of that car? Come on, man.
I told him, didn't I?
Yeah.
Hey, man, suck them boo-boo tears up. It looks so fake. It looks so fake, it's not even funny, dude. What's wrong with you?
If you find what kind of cell phone? iPhone?
It's a Galaxy Fold.
If you find a Galaxy Fold cell phone in there, can you grab that and bring it down to the hospital when you clear?
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Do you have any questions for me?
I don't. I'm sorry.
Nothing at all?
I have so many questions for everyone, but
okay.
I asked you one.
Okay. Well,
couldn't be the worst question.
Unfortunately,
it kind of really makes me upset because I've been to some messed up calls. Whenever I rode around in the ambulance to do my training to become an EMT, you have to do like 3 ambulance rides. It's not really a ride. You actually, like, as you're going through college, you have to be an EMT even with minimal training. Now, obviously, there's two paramedics with you on the, and everything is certified, and it's part of your training to get hands-on experience by riding around with the ambulance and stuff. But once you get out there, you see some messed up stuff in the ambulance. Like, I saw a guy get really messed up, and it really turns my stomach to know that a fire truck and EMTs had to come out of service, or paramedics had to come out of service just to help somebody who couldn't keep the bottle out of their mouth and the keys out of their ignition. And because of that, not only did he kill his friend, but if anyone else needed help in the area, they were out of service, so they couldn't do anything. They had to get somebody from further away. And like a scene like that where you're having to sit there and cut the car up, that could take it's not a long time. It could take 30 minutes to an hour depending on how bad the crash is, but then you've got to wait for the tow truck to come. You've got to wait for investigators to get done with their stuff. You've got to make sure the road is clear. So like an incident like this could go from anywhere from 20 minutes to 3 hours.
I'm going to be
and it sucks because it's so preventable. It's such an easy thing to prevent.
Straight up with you, I'm not gonna sugarcoat. I'm not gonna hide anything. But yet, your passenger, unfortunately, he didn't make it. Okay, was that your friend or
my best friend?
Okay. Do you remember what happened? Do you know how you lost control?
Yeah, being stupid. That's all I got to say.
But what was the stupid part of it?
Drinking and driving. Of course.
Drinking and driving.
Ah, look at that. Look at that. What'd I say?
Fast or
I personally think that if you get caught drinking and driving, it should be immediately, you should immediately, number one, lose your license permanently. You shouldn't be allowed to drive because you're just going to do it again. You are. It happens way too frequently for it to be a one-off. And number two, if you do manage to... Actually, you know what? I got a better thing. The minute you get caught drinking and driving, you should have a tag on your license, and your vehicle has to have that breathalyzer starter kit in it. So that way, if you can't blow a legal limit, you can't drive. And I feel like on your second offense, you should be charged with a felony. Immediately. They need a harsher laws against this because it's disgusting. You wouldn't get on the roadway with a gigantic spike on the front end of your car to rear end people. Why would you let somebody like this get behind the wheel?
Crash. I'm trying to determine what caused.
I also understand that answering questions.
Okay, fair enough.
But it's being stupid. I'll give you that. Okay. That's all I'm willing to say. Is I was being stupid.
Yeah, I know alcohol's involved. I can smell it, Dylan.
No, and they asked me that at the scene, and that's why.
Don't be this guy. This guy's a loser. He got his friend killed because he didn't know how to not drink and drive. You can drink with your friends, sure. Go out, have a great time. Call an Uber. Call an Uber. Walk. Walk it off. If you in a good neighborhood, just walk it off. It becomes a problem when you decide to get behind the wheel of a vehicle, which, by the way, in the state of Texas, it's not a requirement to drive, it's a privilege. It's a privilege, and they state that very thoroughly when you start learning how to drive in the state of Texas. It is a privilege to be on this roadway and drive. It is not a requirement. You do not have the right to drive on the roadway. You have the privilege to drive on the roadway.
It's hurt twice.
Yeah, okay. What's your...
And I've taken my fair share of driving classes. I was a school bus driver. I have a CDL. I have the passenger's endorsement. I know full well what the law states in Texas.
Can I have your address?
I don't remember it right now.
Okay. No insurance? Yeah, you did tell me that, I thought.
I did. That's why I remember seeing you from the stop. Should you give me the cup of ice?
What's crazy is the way this guy's crying, bro. He reminds me of like a kid that's just crying because he got caught, and the full wrath of whatever punishment he's about to get hasn't like hit him yet, but he keeps tearing up because every time he thinks about it, he gets sad or whatever. He's not sad that he killed his friend. He's sad because he got caught. If he cared about the law and why it's there, he wouldn't have done this to begin with. He wouldn't be in this position.
Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
See, look how quick he dries that up. How quick he's not even crying anymore.
Do you know any information on your passenger, his phone number or anything?
I'm just really good friends with his sister.
Okay.
I work with him.
He works there as well? Okay. So you don't have any questions whatsoever for me? All right, I'll probably be back here shortly.
I appreciate it. Thank you. No.
Yeah, this guy is a joke, brother. Bro, you're a joke. What's wrong with you?
The suspect, 26-year-old Dylan Vrancic, was charged with aggravated vehicular homicide.
Holy Jesus! Oh, that's a hefty charge! Hell yeah, get him! Oh, bro, we're gonna check that out right now. What kind of charge is aggravated vehicular homicide? Vehicular homicide is a severe felony offense for causing a death while operating a vehicle distinguished by a specific aggravated factor such as operating under the influence of alcohol or drugs. Oh, bro, how long could he get for that?
Vehicle while intoxicated. Reports indicate Vrancic lost control of his vehicle and swerved into a utility pole, crushing the passenger side of the vehicle and causing the car to catch on fire. No airbags were deployed in the vehicle. The passenger, 41-year-old Nicholas Thompson,
my God, dude. The sentence can range from years in prison to a lifetime term. Jesus.
Pronounced dead at the scene. It was confirmed he was wearing a seatbelt at the time of the crash. The fire department used hydraulic tools to remove him
they had to use the jaws of life to get him out of there.
From the vehicle.
Bro,
a blood
I bet he
alcohol
was
test
messed
showed
up.
0.21 alcohol content in Vrancic's system, more than double the legal limit for driving in Ohio. On December 12, 2024, 7 months after the crash, Vrancic pleaded guilty to all 3 of his charges.
Oh, that's that guy!
January 16, 2025, Vrancic commented about the incident.
I wish I could take back what I did. Nick was a really good friend. I just asked for forgiveness from God and Nick's family. I hope that
so that's just how he talks. Okay. Is he even sober right now? Why does it sound like he's constantly drunk?
future I can help others dealing with alcoholism and hopefully prevent this from happening to anyone else.
I'm sure he wants pity. I hope they didn't. I hope they gave him the book.
Unfortunately for you, you took somebody's life because of your drinking and driving. It's a heck of a way to enter the court system for your first time.
Vrancic was sentenced to 3 to 4.5 years in prison.
That's it? Bro. Come on. You see, this is the whole reason why we got all these criminals out on the street. This is crazy. Come on. 3 to 4.5. Dude, bro, that's a baby sentence. Come on.
And was given a lifetime driver's license suspension.
These modern vehicles are actually marvels because they've been crash tested, reinforced, and sculpted to give drivers and passengers a...
He's absolutely right about this. Check out Midwest Safety. That was an absolutely amazing video. Like, good job, Midwest Safety, for covering that. That was done really well. Did I like the video? Yeah, go like the video. Send them a like. Like I said, Midwest Safety. I've done a couple of y'all's videos now, but if y'all have any concerns, y'all want me to, take a video down, let me know. Feel free to, send me an email, ask me some questions. If y'all need any, advice on anything that is related to a video, I will gladly, hit y'all back up. But yeah, no, absolutely. I would love to do a collaboration with these guys. And that goes for any of the, if y'all want to use my videos, y'all feel free to. And that goes for anybody. Y'all want to I wouldn't necessarily say copy pasta my videos, but if y'all want to react to any of my stuff, go for it. I don't really care. And this goes for just about anybody, because it's kind of hypocritical for me to do this to their videos and then, be like, I'm going to strike your channel. Ho, ho, ho. No, no, we don't play that game here. We'll go use the bathroom real quick. Oh. Okay, let's get it. That's another Midwest Safety one. Blop. Oh! I will say that I think this cop's fine, because it's actually really hard to try and stab somebody with a knife. Between his Kevlar vest and just his normal clothing, he should be fine. I mean, he'll probably have some pin marks, but it actually takes quite a bit of force to even try to stab. It takes a lot of force. Oh yeah, hold him there, man. Hold him there. Oh, get him! Get him!
Hey, he's got a knife. He's got a knife. You're gonna get tased. Do you hear me? You will get away. You will get shot. Okay. Put it down. Put it.
Ooh, she got a gun, bro. She got a gun to his chest. Oh man, they're not messing around with this. Get him, boy.
Let it go. Look at me. Do you have anything else on you? I'm ready. Just go ahead. Okay. Listen to what he's telling you. He's down. I got it.
She needs to go on with herself, bro. That was a close one. That was a close call. Let's see. What happens here?
Some are questioning if the allegations hurled by the man.
We'll skip that one. All right, this will be the last one for the day. Right here. Right here.
4. Officers responded to a call of a physical disturbance between neighbors.
Turn your arm.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it took place right there where you can see the shells. She knocked me right on my ass.
Put your arm back now. What constitutes
yeah,
this
she got
fight?
all beat up.
Well,
It couldn't have been just a random act of just violence.
yeah, it was.
Okay.
What happened is, I saw these two boys on the property. I was just coming to my front door, and
They were like right here or something?
and they grabbed shells. And honestly, I figured it would just. I said to her, "It's no big deal. It's over with." But they shouldn't be on my property taking shells.
Something tells me that that's not what happened. Something tells me that's not what happened at all.
She says, "Well, they didn't take shells." She was very hostile. Then she got this close to me, and I just pushed her away.
Something tells me that's also not what happened.
That was it. She knocked me right on my.
She probably walked up and pushed that person because she was yelling at her kids, emphasis on the name of the video. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Give me a second. Check out Body Cam Watch. And, well, what happened was the boys were probably picking up the rocks because they were just kids. And then she walked up and started yelling at them, doing her Karen thing. The mom came out, saw what was going on, and immediately walked over and it was correcting this Karen. And I guarantee you she got up in the mom's face and then she got pushed. I promise you that's what happened.
And kept saying they're kids. They're 10 years old, but they're not little.
And to be quite frank, even if that's really, like, what happened, if this lady was walking over to her kids and, like, yelling at them, if you got knocked out, that's your own fault. That ain't nobody else's fault but your own. You shouldn't be yelling at somebody else's kids, especially if you don't know the parents. That is never okay. Call the police. Do not sit there and try to discipline somebody else's kids. That is a big no-no. I don't know what world you live in where you think that's okay, but that is never okay.
Kids, but the kids didn't. They left laughing like, F you, and that was it. But the mother took it like, oh my God.
I promise you that's not what happened. Oh yeah, in a neighborhood like this, there's no way that wasn't a Karen.
Hey, Elizabeth. Come on out and talk to me.
Yeah, I need to talk to you.
Okay.
I was just fixing a call because I actually need my kids to step out because this involves my children. She was screaming and racial profiling my child. She called him the N-word. So that's what my son called me on the phone. They were shooting their Nerf guns. He's 10.
Yeah.
And he shot the Nerf gun in her yard. She came out. She was screaming at him. Told him that she, just obviously horrible things because he called me.
Right.
Horribly upset. So I go down to confront her. I'm like, hey, you can't talk to children like that. And she's like, I'll talk to anybody any kind of way I want. And I'm like,
big surprise.
No, you really cannot talk to children, especially this one right here, my child. And when she stepped up and pushed me really hard and hit me in my face, which caused us to have an altercation. Like, I just had back surgery. I obviously didn't go in a fight because I'm in a dress, in high heels. No, I just went down there to defend my child.
Okay. All right, so that was a spontaneous statement, but I'm going to read you your Miranda warning, okay? Not saying you're going to jail, but I have to read you your Miranda rights because there are allegations against you that you...
I have witnesses. Can you ask them?
But I have to read you your Miranda warnings, all right, to ask you more specific questions. I know you just... All right? So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer...
Oh yeah, because they're trying to get statements.
You can decide at any time to exercise these rights, not answer any of my questions or statements. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you? Questions about why we're here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, obviously, you and I got into a fight, right? You're saying she pushed you, and then that's...
No, she hit me in my face and pushed me.
Okay.
Well, what about the kids? Did the kids come out?
So walk me to the beginning. Okay, your kids.
Hey, no way, dude. What?
Supposedly or something.
You know, to be completely frank, again, if she did this to that old lady, that's fine. But just be aware that there are consequences for your actions.
I don't want to put words in your mouth, so you tell me from the beginning.
My son told me that that's what she accused him of, and he said, "No, ma'am, That's not what we were doing. My bullet from my
And even so, it doesn't really matter what the kids are doing. You can't just go out and start yelling at kids and calling them the N-word. That's not how the world works.
fell into your yard. They picked it up and tried to show her, and she was still cursing at them.
Okay,
yelling
I
at
can see
them.
that. They were playing around.
Racial profiling, yes, and that's my son's biracial.
To your kids.
No, it was.
Like from the threshold of her doorway and like
from
to
the driveway where it was.
Okay.
That's where she came up to them at.
Okay.
At the street. He wasn't in her actual yard. Is what he's saying, and I believe him. So
Right. Okay. And then what happened?
I came up and I knocked on her door because I wanted to talk to her. Because obviously I wanted to see what was going on, and she wasn't at her door, so she was in the garage. So she was coming out. So I went from her front porch back to the garage door, which is where she met me, which is where
I guarantee you, if you ask the neighbors around there, they all have problems. That would have been the next thing that I would have done. I'd have been like knocking on other people's doors and asked if they've had any problems with her in the past, with either one of them.
Conversation.
Okay.
And that's where I said, ma'am, those two children right there, and she said that they were selling shells, and I said, no, ma'am. She said that they had a gun, and I said, ma'am, it was a toy gun, like it's a Nerf gun. She's like, how am I supposed to know? And I'm like, they showed you the bullet.
Okay.
And
at any point,
Nerf guns are incredibly colorful too. Like I don't think they have a black Nerf gun that's like charcoal black. Take you to school? Hell no, I ain't taking you to school.
No.
I don't work as a school bus driver anymore.
She was walking past me, and she also pushed me out of her way to walk past me.
Okay. So you don't remember, because this whole thing was captured on video.
Okay.
Okay. So
was it?
From the video, it's showing opposite of what you're telling me. From the
Oh,
video, I see her coming out talking to you in the driveway. You're clearly upset, talking to her or whatever. A conversation, I get it. But in the video, it shows her trying to go past you like this, and you blocking her route of exit.
That not blocking her of exit. That's when she said she
Damn, that sucks.
She wanted, and I said, not my child. That's when I just stepped in and said, but not my child.
Okay, but what
And
I'm
that's
saying
when
is
she
if
also
we're
pushed
talking
me at
like
that
this...
moment. That's all. She also
What's crazy is that I'm sure that person thought that this was the end of it, but I guarantee you when she got out of, jail, I'm sure she didn't go to prison for this. It was probably like a month, or it was probably a very light sentence. I guarantee you they ended up getting into it again. I promise you this isn't the only video.
That's exactly what happened. I didn't.
So when she
block
tried
her
to
from
walk
her
away
view
from you, why'd you step in front of her?
Because she was saying that she could talk to anybody any way she wanted, and he's 10 years old, and I just, not any child. You just can't talk to children any kind of way. It's just not acceptable.
Morally wrong, right? But it's not against the law, correct? As a mother, I can understand where you're coming from, right? But morally, is it wrong? Yeah. Yelling at my child, biracial, statements and stuff like that, right? I can understand you're upset, okay? But when you guys finish that, are going back and forth with each other, she tries to leave or diffuse the situation from walking past you to the right. You take a step to the left.
Comment.
Doesn't matter. You
things I didn't.
Yeah, I kind of get where he's going
She's
with
on her
this.
property. Okay? So that's a little educated step in her way. You're blocking her path of exit. By law, she has the right to push you out of her way now.
Even if she still has exit way.
You blocked it. She's on her property. Okay? So that's a little education for you.
Even if she's being rude and saying rude things.
Man, being rude is not
I'm saying
criminal.
I can see if I completely blocked her in and caved her in.
Well,
but
you guys
I
were
just
literally right
stepped.
by the
I just
garage.
stepped and was like, but not my child.
Right. But
Like,
this is
Put my body.
this
into
is the
her,
garage
or-
from the video right here,
But
right?
I didn't block her in. You
Damn.
can see she still had room.
Are there
I
any
didn't
other?
put my-
Are there any other adults
or anything?
Yes.
Okay. Just
how many kids are here?
Can you get other people's?
Yeah.
You're gonna be placed under arrest.
Can I put
okay?
my shoes on?
Yeah, we'll get your shoes. We'll have your
with
shoes.
phone numbers and
Yeah, we'll get that. So right now you're
Hey,
gonna
can
be
you please, I just had surgery on my back. Can you please sit in the front?
No, I can't do that.
Please.
Because from the video, it don't look like your surgery had anything to do with it. So put your hands
Can
behind
I-
you.
Damn. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I know a lot of parents that would immediately go over, and I would not say that they would get pushed. I'd say that there's a good chance that Karen in question probably would have had her ass whipped in her own front yard. Cause you remember, I grew up in an era where if you knew you was going to jail, you was gonna go to jail, baby. You was going to jail. You was about to be like, somebody call the police because I'm about to beat the shit out of this person. That's the era I grew up in. If something like this happened to me, my mom would have went ham on somebody, bro. She would have messed them up. And I'm not saying I'm advocating for violence. I'm just saying that's just how it was. Like, if you was going to go to jail, there wasn't none of this pushing shit. Like, my mom didn't believe in grabbing hair. She believed in swinging fists. That's why she won all of her fights. She didn't believe in this pushing shit.
I'll pull my throat.
My mom has fought full-grown men, and she's shorter than me. She was like, I think she was like 5'4", 5'3". And she has whipped full-grown men ass. Like, I have seen it. I've witnessed this happen.
Come on, step over here.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. It's okay. So right now, you're being placed under arrest for battery on an elderly person, 65 years or older, which is a felony. Okay?
Oh my gosh.
Really? Right. Like I said, man, like, it's one of the things where if you know you go into jail, you might as well take the full term. You know what I'm saying? You go into jail, it's a felony, though. That's what sucks about it. It's a felony.
She had plenty of room to still go. She did.
Okay.
She did. This is
Damn,
wrong.
a felony.
No, it's not. What you did was wrong.
No,
you're going over there to talk to her is one thing, but you can't block somebody's path of exit when they try to leave from in front of you.
I didn't block it. She was not blocked.
You'll have your day in court to discuss it with a lawyer or something like that, and they'll play the video in court. This is going to be evidence. So, actually, you know what? Step out for me.
Yeah, you got to give her shoes, man.
Photos of her.
Okay. Do you want an ambulance to come check you out?
No.
Okay.
Step all the way out for me, man. I'm sorry. Okay.
You don't have any weapons or drugs on you, do you?
No.
Okay. You ever been,
just gonna take a picture of your face, make sure it's on you.
Why are they doing this? I've never seen the officers do this. I've never seen the officers do this while they're like... That's weird. I've never seen that.
You're social?
Hi, ma'am.
I'm having them call your mom and Grace.
Are with her friend.
There's a kid.
I'm just her friend.
Okay, so.
But they know me.
Hey, Cherry, ask her if it's okay if the kids are with her friend.
There's a kid. It's okay for your kids to be with your friend?
Yeah.
Okay. She says yes.
That really sucks, but it is what it is. You can't go around causing problems, man. Even if the Karen started it, gotta bite your tongue and bide your time. All right, we rolling up out of here, man. I'm about to get off, edit these videos out, go for my run, and then I'm gonna play some Borderlands and probably pass the fuck out later tonight. Seriously, that's the goal. I'll most likely be uploading any new updates over the weekend to the Charlie Kirk and the person they got. If you find anything new, drop the link down in the Discord. It should be on the main channel. Just check out the Discord link. We'll be back on Monday, bright and early. Have a great weekend. Have a fantastic weekend. Don't work too hard. Stay safe out there. Don't do anything crazy. And I will see y'all on Monday, boys. Peace.